Uh, Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Deus Fault. So, quick introductions of players who are here. We got Bickham as Oberon. We got James Does Everything as Mordfell. We have Dylan. I can't actually remember your fucking username on anything.
Blob.
That's it. As Zois, and we have Milkshake the Dead as Abraham.
Wait, what? Why am I dead?
I'm going to listen to that voice.
Oh.
So I will just say Mordfell is showing up as Erlen on the stream because we're lazy and don't want to get you out.
But we're definitely not saying that Mordfell is not his permanent character, that's for sure.
Yeah, no.
we say as we do the journey down to try resurrecting the old character.
Yeah, if you did that, I think I'd murder Mordfell, just out of spite.
Oof. What's Mordfell ever done to you?
No, it wasn't Mordfell.
Yeah. God damn it. So, the party after the tragic loss of Erlen in the town of Mus, or more accurately to say, the fungal fields of Mus, decided that after noticing that they've now got 10 days to revivify Erlen, have decided to go look for a diamond that would be sufficient for resurrection. And after questioning the town inhabitants of Mus, discovered that to find such a diamond you would have to go further into the mines, towards the Sacred Order or the other elves below. They then got infected with the death boom fungus, so they could then survive the poison that lingers in the air below, and decided to start traveling. And after traveling to a certain point, they got up to a fork in the path and found an individual wrapped in webs, seemingly with a kind of a spider that none of them had recognized, very much looking like a huntsman spider, approaching over Mordfell. After scaring off the spider, seemingly recognizing a weapon in Auburn's hands, they rescued Mordfell, who started to accompany them on their journey, and they managed to get over to the cavern again in the middle, ravine. In the ravine, they noticed that there was a lot of movement, and seemingly there were lots of spiders seemed to be climbing up. And managing to make the jump across again, with Abraham nearly fucking up again, amusingly.
I've got a bit of dead weight.
You gotta do some exercise, get rid of that gut. They jumped across. Shockingly, they found that the path looked like it had been blocked towards Rao, big cave-in, kind of stopping their way. But with some very, very high perception checks and intelligence checks, they managed to work out that this was an illusion that was set up by the town of Rao as kind of a preventative measure to make sure the spiders aren't rushing them. And when they got to Rao, they offered their services to help them pack up as they were moving into Sanginlar, the trade hub of the underweb, especially of the towns nearer the surface. They spent a long rest in Rao, and after the long rest, they moved to Sanginlar, where most of the town dispersed, and Rain, the NPC that had been following them, in a kind of a guilt about Erlen's death, as she was supposed to be protecting her, decided to at least help the party try to get the resources needed. I believe Mordfell has also offered his assistance. this is where we pick off. You see, kind of, you guys, I believe, were heading towards Kezi. From Zangalar, but and you also bought some potions as well, if I remember correctly.
It's correct.
Aside from that, just want to confirm: are we still heading towards Kezi, or what's the plan?
Yes, I believe that's still.
Yeah, I don't see why the plan would have changed.
Yeah, still a plan.
All right. I'm gonna go just for this session. I'm gonna still have the map up, but because there's certain elements haven't been written down, I'm gonna have the kind of do it more by memory, and we could just write on a map. If that is okay.
Sorry?
Is that
There's a
code
way
for you
on-
didn't finish the map?
Yeah. AKA. What the fuck have I just done?
Good AKA.
Not a lot by the sounds of it. Fucking,
Yeah, that's-
fucking got him.
That's enough. But to be fair, this is supposed to be kind of a branching thing. I'll have the map drawn for the thing, but I know what's going to happen. So at the very least, it's that.
How did we distribute the potions again?
I believe Garrick had taken
I'm
one.
pretty sure Garrick's got one, yeah.
I think we gave one to Abraham. I don't know. I'm
No,
not
I'm
sure.
pretty sure we gave it to
Nope.
Maudfell.
Maudfell.
Can we take Garrick's one and give it to Zoe's for the time being?
Sure.
'Cause the idea was me and Abraham can heal.
I have just hands, so I'm okay
Alright.
now.
Zois,
Hello.
put one potion of healing into your inventory. I will take it out of Abraham's. Sorry, Garrick's.
You got it.
I think we also got one of poison resistance, didn't we?
I believe so. Yes.
Is it just what was it?
Potion
A
of
potion
healing.
of healing.
Greater?
No,
Normal.
I'll try just typing in healing potion. That's probably how it comes up.
There's
It's not in the
greater.
potion.
If you do potion of healing, it's under gear.
Right.
Yeah, the potion of healing's not under potions.
But good news, Garrick didn't actually give himself a potion.
Garrick wasn't here, that's why.
Okay, that is absolutely fucked. That it's not under potions.
I don't know how many times we have to have this discussion.
Yep.
We all have the same complaint about it. It's great. It's dumb.
It's because it's because you can get it in one of the kits.
Yes, it's supposed to be kind of a basic item people can pick up.
It's just it's a shoddy item. It's not special. Like the other fucking healing potions cost a stupid amount of money.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? They're cheap.
Pretty sure one of them's over $1,000, isn't it?
Yep. They're terrible as well. They're not amazing for what they are.
So it only does 2d4 plus 2.
Well, yeah, that's only the patient healing potion. They're supposed to keep you alive.
Yeah, that's true.
Who has the potion of poison resistance?
That I'm not sure about.
I might. Let me quickly check. No, I do not.
I think you kept that, in all honesty.
I wasn't taking any of them. Is this where I'm being told we were discussing things and no one wrote anything down? So I'm going to add that to my inventory.
Yep.
I ain't mostly it down. That's not my responsibility.
No, yeah. I'll never assume again that you guys are adding. Like, I'm fucking carrying 200 pounds worth of stuff because I don't think anyone else writes it down. Someone's gonna have to start taking things, otherwise I'm just gonna be rolling along the floor.
He's gonna be fat rolling like in Dark Souls.
No, this is gonna be next level. I'm almost like triple over my fucking encumbrance weight, just because I'm just writing things down that no other people are carrying.
Am I hearing that I'm gonna have to start enforcing weight?
To be fair, most of it doesn't actually count because I've had to add other people's weapons for my infusions.
Gotcha.
Oh, so
Just
do you
don't look at
need
my don't look at my inventory because it's fucking wacky. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
Potions are given out.
God, we definitely didn't buy anything else, did we?
It was 2 healing potions and the poison potion. That I can remember. That's for sure.
I think we bought a third healing potion, didn't we? Because we had a little bit of extra cash.
Yes, he did. Because I think we nicked all the Zoids' money.
We did.
What the hell?
You weren't here. You surrendered your money.
It was honestly like a real moment of triumph, Zoys.
Why?
I feel like we discussed buying some other stuff and then decided to get a third healing potion. So that
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. If we die down here, then we're kind of fucked.
I don't think we're gonna find another set of diamonds.
No.
Well, if you die anyway, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but
Can I just die and come back as a Drider?
No.
What?
Oh.
Oh, the drow spider thing.
Right. Okay. Have we got all those healing potions written down somewhere?
I got mine.
That's one.
Did you want me to take one?
Yeah. If you just take the other two.
Yeah, I'll just take the other two. I'll write that down. Remember to write down.
You're writing yourself a remember to write. Why didn't you just write it down?
I am just writing it down.
What's wrong with you?
Potion of healing. Add to back.
Okay. With that, I think we're ready to set out.
It's like those people who write up the checklist and put down, remember to write down a checklist. It's the first thing.
I'm that person.
What is that noise? Well, that's my computer. That's a good sign.
Oh.
But you're going to ignore that for now.
Oh my god, is that like scuttling sound?
I think something's in the fan.
But if Luca just disappears, we know what's happened.
No, I presume it's just the cable. I presume it's just the cable just kind of knocking into it. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so continuing forward, you guys all head off towards Kizzy. Anyone's got a passive perception above 12? You notice
Yeah.
that Rain's grapple hook has now got a attachment on the other side of the rope. Kind of looks like a kind of, you'd say like it looks like a tooth, kind of like, but it's metal, like a kind of a metal tooth kind of looking shape.
Okay.
Tooth like human tooth or tooth like spider tooth?
Like you wager probably looks more like a dragon tooth. You know,
So it's a big pointy thing. Not
Yeah.
not like a molar.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Like a
immediately
large
thinking like a
elephant
K-Lo too.
molar.
What? She's been to the dentist. She's got one of those display pieces attached to her hook. Weird.
Like a whole set of fucking dentures.
But that's just describing the basic shape of it. Like it's
Yeah.
obviously not an actual. Yeah. Poor description for myself. You guys start heading towards Kezi, and it takes you probably about another 20 minutes to get there.
I mean, just where's Kezi?
Give me a second.
Underground.
I am fully zoomed out and not seeing it. Are you pinging it?
How are you not
Yes.
seeing it? It's
I don't know.
it's one of the, like 7 places on the map. It's the one on the furthest right.
Oh, there. That.
I suspect I'm seeing that player-wise. I'm seeing only Abraham is in the game at the second, so I
I'm
suspect
in.
that.
No, I can see everybody. I think everybody. just
We're
needs
all
to-
in
Everyone
without him.
refreshed. Everyone refreshed. The server did have some fuckery earlier.
Yeah, now I can see Aaron. Now I can see. Yeah, okay.
Wait, you can see me?
Yes.
Because I don't. I don't see
I
the
don't see
map.
me either. I can't see anything
I
either.
just. Oh, here we go.
Hey, we got there.
Mine's completely
I'm seeing
frozen.
Dylan, I am seeing Dylan leave and
Yeah,
join
it took
about
me a
every
while.
second.
Took mine a long
Here
time
we
to
go.
load in. We're pogging, lads. We're
Oh.
pogging.
I'm here.
We got any mappers in the
Okay.
chat?
There, now I can see it. Whoa, what is that?
That's Kezi.
Oh, wow, okay. I couldn't see that before.
Are we meant to be able to see this big cave down the bottom here?
Yes.
Okay.
This is basically the extent of what I have drawn on this map. Aside from the important shit. But ignore that for now. So, heading towards Kezi, as I say, it takes you another 20 minutes. And you start heading over. And when you get to Kezi, you kind of see that they seem to have... It's less of the kind of the rope, the walls, as Rao seems to have. These seem like they've been weathered down and a lot older in terms of a build, and it looks like they've actually managed to form kind of like it looks like they've like mined for like a cave in. You kind of see like a tight passage, and on both sides of the passages you see that there is they have put on the side on the like these small passages, or it looks like more like web doors if you would describe them. And it looks very tight, like probably about a 2-foot kind of gap you have to kind of slide through. Does everyone go in?
Yeah, I imagine we're letting either Rain or Mordfell lead, though.
Yeah.
I can.
They can-
Okay, I will go first. So I'll walk through.
It's just turned off for some reason. Oh, come on. Ugh.
What's happening?
Maud is walking into the place.
Yeah,
Oh.
Luca's headset is fucking up. He's just sorting it
Oh,
out.
X3.
So anyway, are we ready for this town to have been overtaken by spiders?
Oh yeah.
Give me a minute.
Ooh.
spiders,
A
yeah.
clutter of spiders.
Oh, wow.
Mmm.
A clutter.
I love it.
Oh, my heart is a flutter. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Keep going. We need to fill dead air.
I think I'm back. I think the hedgeman's are on, but apparently they're now on 1 borrowed charge. Which is really annoying because they weren't on a borrowed charge when I picked them up this morning.
Oh, no.
Off resolution. Oh. Okay, so can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. I can hear you, which is the more important thing. So you're sending forward for who are you sending first?
Yeah, Mordfeld's going in.
So you kind of take down this the door, which basically kind of more like it's like you are like unhatching it from one of the top corners. You kind of bring it down, so you kind of fold it down, and You could read Undercommon, right, Mordfell?
Yes.
So you can see kind of scratched into the wall to your left as you're doing that.
hmm
Like, basically saying, put door back when come through.
And I look back. Could you please close the door when you come back through? As to the others.
Looks at door. Door is still open. People must go through.
So I'm gonna go through completely.
Oh, and as I said, this is quite tight. Like, you kind of have to slightly turn in sideways when you're going through this.
I like to think Mordfell's got quite a belly, so yes, that makes sense.
And like you kind of feel yourself coming along, and it very much feels like as you're going through this, like there was a cave in, and they kind of utilized that, just mine through it.
Okay. Cool.
And as you get to the other side,
Yes.
you see a. Why can't I hit the button? Or is it just still naturally?
No, it's still going.
Still going.
Hello?
His headphones
Yeah.
have just turned off.
Yep, I'm just about to say, Abraham will go in last and like close the door behind us. But I can imagine Abraham has to duck quite a bit to fit in.
Yeah, that's going to be impressive. Bearing in mind, I have to turn, and I'm a fucking dwarf.
In fact, does Abraham? Well, does Abraham even fit in?
Oh yeah.
Because don't forget, I've also got Erilyn on me back as well.
It is like you probably couldn't carry Erilyn in here as well. Like it's fucking tight for you to do so, but you probably could do it like kind of hunched over, kind of bent down, if that makes sense.
Oh, I'm carrying her through.
Yeah, I don't think Abraham could carry Erilyn as well. Like Abraham's gonna have to like
Untie
Like-
Erilyn.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll go untie Erilyn off my back, like put her into like a princess carry.
I'd say even you could do that because you're like trying to have to kind of
It's
like
going to say,
move along
isn't
the
that
walls.
just shifting it from the back to the front?
Okay, so I'm going to like.
You'll have to like drag her from the side.
Yeah, it's either you'd have to drag her on the floor and worry about knocking off the salt from her eyes or anything like that, or someone else would have to carry her.
I look at Oberon
I can't imagine why you look at Aubrey.
because I can't.
Looks
I
at
can't.
Goblin. Yeah,
I would
Aubrey will
look-
take her.
Thank you. I look towards Garrick, but Arik seems to have dead eyes at this second.
He's partially translucent. It's
Yes.
very strange. It's a
Garrett
phenomenon
probably
that's been happening a lot recently.
Garrick would also have issues doing it as well. Like Garrick is fairly large.
He's having to princess carry his ex. You know?
I like that. I like that.
So,
Then we were attacked by a goose.
I think my internet died when I was trying to describe what Mordfell had seen. By the way,
Yep.
so Mordfell, you get into this town, and compared to obviously the fungus towns of Musk you'd seen before, and the two previous towns you've been in, where they seem to primarily based off of the silk, kind of spider silk as a
Yes.
kind of temporary houses. It looks like this town, as I said, is a lot more weathered. Like, well, weathered is wrong. There wouldn't be any weather here. But like, it looks just a lot older in terms of things. Like, they seem to be making their houses out of the like actual like cave walls. They seem to have mined it through with like over the years.
Yes.
And on the other side, you see that they seem to have kind of there's a horrific kind of like mix of a huge wall of like kind of fungus, stone, silk, everything. It looks like there's like multiple layers that's kind of like been like some have crumbled, some have not. Like it looks like there's a big like as I say on the other side a huge wall of just a mix of everything.
Okay, so none of the other walls look like this mix. It's just that.
No.
one.
Just that wall.
Oh.
As I say, aside from that, you kind of see, and it's not a big town, but you see a bunch of like these kind of more like stone houses, completely slate, and you do see a few inhabitants walking around. There's a few humans.
Oh, not everyone's dead. Wow. Okay.
But they don't. Okay, what's your passive insight?
Passive insight is 18.
Wow.
They look tired. They look very tired from what you can gather. They seem to kind of just be malingering slightly.
Malingering.
Yeah, like, they're kind of just walking around and like it looks like they've kind of gone through a lot recently. But like you don't know what it is about it, but that's kind of just as you'll gather.
Okay, so they're not like frantically gathering things. They're going about their day, but they look tired.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'll just poke my head back through like the little thing, and I was gonna say like,
Coast is clear.
yeah, I know about coast. Yeah.
Yes, you know about ghosts.
Ghost is clear. Well,
The
that's
ghost is clear. That's the Underdark variation of that one.
and I just like, hey, at least there's no spiders at this moment.
Why would you say that? I just look dead at Abraham. Why would you say that? That's the same as summoning the man.
Abraham just shrugs and just says, "Fungus made me do it."
Don't you tell me that. That's not a thing that we're allowing.
Yeah, you see, you notice at this stage you're still feeling the buzzing from each other.
I can tell the fungus didn't tell you that.
Fungus tells me many things. There's only one person that's not buzzing. That was Garrett, wasn't it?
I think you fixed Garrick, didn't you?
Yeah, Garrick has stopped buzzing. Zoy's isn't buzzing either.
The weird one, Mordfell's buzzing.
No, Morfell is not buzzing.
He's an infiltrator. He's a mushroom man.
You cannot convince that. I'm actually just an orc.
Fully made of fungus.
Okay, then let's move on. Let's move on.
I don't know. I want to talk about orc.
But even while he's the orc made of fungus, it has nipples for some reason. Anyway.
Okay, so I presume all of you guys go for the cavern.
Yes.
Who would be the last? Just out of curiosity.
Abraham.
Cool. Does Abraham remember to close the door?
I did mention that earlier. Yes.
Okay, I think my internet has been dying, so just bear with me in that regard. So everyone goes to this, and anyone's got a passive insight above 14, you'd all notice the same thing with Mordfell. Otherwise, you all just see this big fucking wall, like there seems to be a composite of like fungus, like webs, fucking stone, everything.
I mean, how do these people react to us? Because, you know, we're pretty fucking weird looking.
Give me a second.
Speak for yourself.
There's bright orange elf, there's giant man, and bright orange elf is also carrying dead elf.
So I'd say that you do see a few of them give a look your way, but you see they're kind of like they probably have like kind of daggers on their belts. More they look fairly dark, these daggers, like very much like black glass. You see the kind of guide's grip at them for a second as you're walking through, but they notice that you're not like you're not all bearing weapons. They probably see Erlen on you as well, and you see them kind of giving you kind of dead-eyed looks and just kind of start to go back to walking on their day.
Wait, they don't question the fact that we're dragging a dead body around.
No.
It's another day in the pit.
Feels like it. Christ. I've been in Chicago.
So we know the name of this place because I just wanted to clarify that we actually do know the name of it, or if we were just going towards that way. And
I'd say you know the way, you know the name of Kezi. Like all of these towns, you probably would have been told by when you two were discussing
I'm
with
pretty sure we were shown a map.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was it.
we
I
were.
couldn't quite
And if
remember.
not,
Thank
Rain
you.
is with us.
That is also true.
Just remember, guys. I can.
Sorry.
Just remember, guys, I can go and give Rain tongues again to speak to us if need be.
It's alright, I can speak to her.
I know,
Can-
just
so
no. I
can
mean,
Mortel, but-
I know, but in case we get broken up, that's what I mean.
True.
I would never do that.
Save it as a last resort.
Yeah,
We-
that's what I'm saying. It's the last resort. if
Something
things broke
tells me we ain't gonna get to sleep again for a while.
What? Okay.
I'm getting real bad flashbacks to Amaran. Somehow we're on a fucking timer again.
Oh. You're not just on one timer.
On several timers.
I'm counting 3 so far myself.
Pain, Echo.
All of which are fun. So you guys, and what are you guys doing? In this town, are you heading straight towards the wall, or what is the plan?
Wait, run me through what we're actually doing here again, because it was infested with spiders, right?
No. So
Okay, I have no idea what we're doing.
at the second, I believe the plan was both that you're going down below because that is where both the Sacred Order is,
Right.
which and the Daughters of the Eye are,
Okay.
who are the Drow.
The
Below.
evil bastards.
That's kind of subjective. Excuse me. You see those both. We both know that those would have the diamonds potentially to assist Eridan. Mordfell has also promised a diamond because his town would have one. You'd also know that obviously you've left the entrance to this ravine open, and you've started seeing that many spiders are coming up, and I believe that there was also a scenario for you guys to go down and try dealing with that.
Yes.
Yep.
Because we know the reason why they're coming up.
There's a lot of bad stuff in the bottom of the pit, and since we opened it, we need to go and fix it. Basically, is the gist.
So we've caused a problem, and now we're fixing it.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is
But
basically
no one knows.
everything that we've done in this campaign.
I mean,
so
you say
far.
no one knows, but everyone we've met, we've told that we opened a hole up. So.
Thanks for that.
Someone's about to put one of one together.
So
yeah.
I nearly spat out my tea. God damn it.
So, I believe that is the reasoning for people wanting to go down below.
Oh, and I think we're going to try and revive that Eridan chick as well.
Yes, that's what the diamonds are for.
I don't know if there's much point. I mean, I can revive her with my magic.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, animate dead.
no, that won't work.
Why?
He's been gentle repose, which stops any necromancy magic being cast on her.
Who stopped me from raising her dead body?
Abraham.
Unbelievable.
Abraham looks at you.
I'm
I
not
just-
gonna lie, mate. I think if you tried to turn her as a zombie, Auburn would throw you in the hole.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then she'll always be with us.
What, like Timmy?
Like Timmy.
She'll always be with us until I throw him in a hole.
He
Oh,
threw himself in a hole.
until Zoe goes fuck. Until Zoe forgets and you see fucking Eridan zombie coming after you guys.
Zoe sees everyone as just a dead thing to be played with.
Jesus Christ.
If Abraham
And
sees you,
if they're not dead yet, waiting to be dead yet.
You will die eventually. Zoe's will outlive you.
this is a test you've not proven yet.
I'm finding that hard to believe. I've seen our fights.
I stand at the back and don't do much. Yeah, it's great.
Just watches everyone else die. It's like, I'm gonna make you into a zombie.
be
Run
honest,
hands
Zoe's
in
a-
corner, like, oh boy, I can wait for them to die.
Zoe's survived this long simply because he hasn't been in any of the sessions where they've been
Yep.
Yeah, every time.
What
there's
armor,
combat,
baby?
right, I'm not there, guys.
Turns out he's never actually had to go do anything. Fucking Dom is still living with him. So, yes, this is going back to the fucking Kezi. This is what you see.
I'd probably say to Mordfell and Rain to do a little bit of intel gathering. See what. Well, I mean, I can take a pretty good guess at why these people look so haggard, but find out if there's anything particularly bad. Besides that, I don't think there's any reason for us to lurk.
And can I head to the church and just have a quick look around? If they
What
have,
church?
if they have one, or if they so worship. Or place
I think you can bear in mind that when Luca went, "What church?" It gives you a good idea.
So, you give me a religion check. Mordfell and I was about to say and Rain, but yeah, I'm Rain. Give me a straight charisma check.
Charisma check.
Good roll. That's a really good religion roll.
Yep, and I'm gonna need that roll later, and I won't get it.
You rolled
Are
so
ready for
well,
the
you
religion
invented
of
a new
23
religion.
that just is, no, there's no church here.
Yep.
Hey, that's
I
always
think
a
with a-
possibility. You can't
With a
never,
23, he could make his own religion down here. And we
So
could
have you ever heard of
reinstate.
marriage?
I was thinking we could reinstate Bonzu's communist agenda down here.
Oh my god, am I gonna start a cult?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
in
you
case
got the
anyone's
name of the next
curious,
episode.
just as a small thing, you see Rain, like, you know, she's like, gives a slight nod, like, as I said, like, she doesn't want to respond in Elvish when she can't, when it's like, unless it's necessary. She goes forth and goes, like, you see her go try to talk to someone, and, like, you see them kind of just, like, look at her spider head and just walk the fuck away from her.
Oh, okay.
I just sort of look at the others. That figures.
Okay.
Would you speak to a person with a spider head? No. Ordinarily.
Oh, poor
So,
Ray.
I'd say that, by the way, there's, like, you know, asking around, looking for the shrine, looking for a religious thing, probably would take about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, I have to track it now.
Not that he's trying to put, you know, the time into your head at all.
This is your fault. Making me track 10 days and 58 seconds. Oh, sorry, 54 seconds. By the way, that's when you can resurrect Erlen if you want.
Yeah. If we don't do this thing within this time, I can resurrect her.
You can try.
Yeah, it's happening.
You could try.
It's happening.
Start dragging his feet so it doesn't happen.
Oh, guys. Oh, no. I've fallen over for the
Sounds
12th time in
like
this
Zoe should
100-meter
prepare-
stretch.
It sounds like you should prepare a new character then if you're gonna try and do that.
Shall I start doing that
I'll-
now?
I'll
Because
just- There's a guy
we know I
named
have
Cody
no
White.
self-control.
Right. So
Sure.
Mordfell got a 22 on the charisma check.
Okay, so Mordfell. You talk to the town and what are you trying to gauge? Just why everyone looks so miserable, or what?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'd like to think that I've come out. I've started playing my bagpipes in a cheery way, and I'm just wandering around the town playing them, trying to get people's spirits up. But I'm at the same time trying to talk to people about what's bringing everyone down. Like why is everyone so sad?
So the general gist you get from doing all of this is that with the most recent activity of the spiders, while they are not close to the ravine, they are close to basically what was considered to be the pilgrimage, which was is a route that you are aware of, you've heard of in the past, that the humans, when they first started climbing back up the pit, they took. But a lot of them died on this route because there was a lot of spiders there. And a lot of spiders are still there. And basically, Kezi has always been the final line of defense. They're all tired because they have to keep, one, repairing the wall, and two, try and fight back spiders.
Ah, that will explain why you do not like my new friend here. And I point to Rain with Spiderhead on.
Basically, yeah. Um, also, she rolled a
Right.
5 for her charisma.
Oh, wonderful.
Um, Abraham, with your religion check, you gather that, and you kind of walk around. You don't find any buildings that you would like. You know, you've been in churches. Obviously, you've been in like your
Yeah.
own and such. What you do find when you are walking around is like small shrines. Some of them seem to be like you see that there is a very kind of charcoal outline on some of them. Like it looks like they've been shaped in some regard, and they're not amazingly done. Like it looks like this is very cheaply done. But
Yeah.
the distinct thing you always notice with all of them is there seems to be kind of a shape of a kind of a female, from what you can gather, and there seems to be very featureless, aside from having one eye on the right side of her head.
Okay.
And with your 23 as well, you recognize it to be the one of the saints. Like you're pretty sure that you know just going looking over everything, looking at the text that's written,
Yeah.
like probably on the shrine as well. That you're pretty sure this is one of the saints. You're not aware of the name, but you
Yeah.
know it is.
Okay. I'm going to go and take me a last candle from my pack.
This
But
fucking candle has been through a lot.
it's the last candle I've got. I'm going to light it and
Pop
pop
over it.
and do a little prayer.
That sounds so fucking painful.
Awesome. Right, so you light it. You see some. You do see some people look your way, probably in some confusion. But you don't see anyone bothering you, and you light it down and you put it on the shrine.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go pray to Arich.
While you're doing that, I say Mordfell, you're probably getting back to the group.
Okay. I get to just
Oberon would have gone with Abraham, I will say.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah, so you'd see Abraham kind of as you see him shrine near the shrine with the candle and such. Unless there's, are you two doing anything else? This is Abraham
I
and
will
Oberon.
mention to Oberon before I go and pray about the saint.
And I think Oberon's response would be, if we were worse people, I look at his giant chest plate with the eye, we could claim you were the Messiah. You were the Messiah. And then I'll just sort of walk away, leaving that thought to linger.
God, that is so mean.
You saw an old woman come around the side. He's not the Messiah. He's a
a
very
very
naughty
naughty boy.
Do you know when Abraham says that? He kind of like when he goes down to pray, kind of like thinks to himself, that kind of sort of makes sense. He comes down, opens the roof on something that's been sealed for thousands of years, possibly.
Maybe
Then
he's the Messiah.
then comes down. He's also been resurrected, and as this thought continues, he decides like just blank it away for a little bit and just go back to praying, and just sees if he can feel anything.
Maybe the Chaos Hound was the Easter Bunny.
I swear to God, if we corrupt Abraham,
Abraham is broken.
I don't think he needs us to do that.
if we corrupt him any
Just-
further,
Just the world.
Just look at the WhatsApp from like 3 weeks ago when he was talking about being a fucking lich.
Lich.
that's very true.
Okay. Sorry. After you do your shrine and shit and all that, I imagine everyone meets up again as a group.
Yes.
Is everyone here?
Hello.
Nope, my internet just died again.
What a fucking loser.
Hello.
Imagine having your internet die constantly.
Yeah, man. That's what are you with plus now?
Oh, God, don't
Okay,
do that.
apparently, no, I'm on weird. I don't know why my internet's dying today. It was not as bad yesterday.
It knows.
Probably
It
the
does.
weather.
Okay, so going back to my fucking internet dying. You all, I imagine, meet up as a group again,
Yep.
and presume Moldfell, you give your description on the
Yes.
town.
Yes. No, I hold it all to myself. Mwahahaha. I don't. I'm not like that.
No, he said it. He's got to do it now. No.
Is Luca gone again?
No, I'm here. We're just wondering, is there anything else anyone wants to do, or what's the plan?
Well, do I hear anything back from my prey, or am I in a different area for this?
No,
No, what?
you don't hear anything back from your prayer.
Okay, well, I'll head back to the group and relay on again about the. Yeah, it seems like there is a small shrine to one of the saints. As well, this for some reason I feel uncomfortable here.
Feel uncomfortable?
Yes. I feel like if they found out what faith I am, I would be cast out.
And Mortfell will just kind of like gesture to you. And who do you follow?
And I just like tap Mordfell on the shoulder and says, "Not right now, but not at the center of town." And then at that, I kind of like just look to the rest of the group and says,
It's also hard because dark skin.
"What have we found out so far? I mean, I found a little shrine
The
thing.
same way that light skin white.
We know that rain can't connect anyone. Mordfell, have you managed to speak to anyone? Because I wasn't there when he spoke about the thingy."
The way, as you say that, Rain kind of gives. Actually, no, Rain can't understand you. No mind.
Yeah. So I'll look to Mordfell. What did you manage to find anything out?
They're basically very tired. They keep having to hold back spiders, and they're getting a bit tired of it. That's basically it.
Okay, understood. Is there anything that anybody wants to obtain or hear, or should we just?
Would it
see
be
if we can
worth
move?
asking one of the locals about that shrine before we go?
Mordfell,
Why are you asking me about the shrine?
Because you're the only one that can talk to these people.
Uh,
Not
good
asking
point,
you about
yes.
the shrine. We're asking you to go and ask people about the shrine.
Oh yes, a good point. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to try and. Is there anyone that's quite near it? That's kind of like working near it specifically?
well, I'll go take you back to the shrine,
Mm-hmm.
and
I mean,
then
there is people walking around the area. There's not people working on it or anything like that.
Okay, I'll just ask someone who's nearby there.
All right.
Sorry, could you possibly have time to explain to me what the shrine is about?
You kind of look. You see him kind of look towards the shrine. Oh, right. I mean, you know of the Sacred Lady. I'm not personally a follower of the beliefs of the order, but I know some of the town are. It's kind of the one who sorry. Right. Let me start that again. You know the Sacred Lady. Not many in the town follow her. A lot of us tried to abandon the faith when we came on the pilgrimage up.
Okay.
From what I've been told, but I know that some families have maintained the belief in the lady. I mean, I presume you know the myths.
Does Mortfell know the myths?
I say that. Religious, no. So I'd say that Mordfell, like, just from like you're not really a major. One, you're not a human. You know we're descended by humans, really.
No.
You've probably heard about like the sacred order praying to someone. You just don't know who the fuck it is.
Yes, I know there is something, not I know nothing about it.
Yes.
Okay, so I regale that.
To the person.
Yes, because they did ask me if I knew, so I say no. I don't know. So
Well, it was she who fell. She who protected the humans when we all fell into this. Fell into the thing. She preached of an area that was safer, and she who managed to finally do the blow against the mother below. She who took off her leg.
I see. So some of you do know of the surface.
Well, we know there is legends of something. We
I see.
believe there is a paradise above
Yes.
that our Lord will take us to at one stage.
I get it. Right, wonderful. Well, thank you very much for telling. Good day. So what I'm gonna do is come back to the guys and I'll be like, alright, so it is a legend about the surface actually. So they believe that the surface is like how would you say a promised land?
Oberon bursts out laughing.
Not quite. But more importantly, their God? No, not the right word. The person that they worship is a lady of human descendant, and she actually fought off the mother spider, which I'm sure you guys know of. That one's quite hard to miss. And she took off one of the legs, hence why we have the seven-legged creature down below. So yes, look at Oberon. No, Abraham. It's probably not a good idea to start talking about your religion, as you said. Yes, not everyone here truly believes in it, from what I can gather, but it's big enough that they have a shrine.
Yes, and I just turned to Oberon, and it looks like I'm the Messiah.
It was quite sacrilegious that one of these saints is a new religion. Just saying.
It's like having an anti-pope, really, isn't it?
I'll let turn to Oberon and said, I agree with that, but the issue is, so far, it seems to be the one that's making this prophecy true.
Oh, let's go back to the anti-pope. I like that story better. Okay, cool.
If you think an anti-pope and a pope high five, it just explodes.
It makes a neutral pope.
That's how the Big Bang started, mate.
What a fucking change of the fucking story, Jesus.
I want to hear Brian Cox talking about how two popes caused the...
How much would we have to pay him to film that?
It depends. Can we send him to Africa to go to the Sahara Desert as he explains it?
To look at the sky.
Well, yeah, to hold the sand in his hand.
So when the Pope and the anti-pope high
And
five.
he puts the two, like, high
There's
fives the
sand.
sand in either hand. The Big Bang.
I'm here for it. I'll put my money in. I'm done.
Yeah, I'll give him like a tenner.
That's enough. Yeah, that's it.
I'll do the job.
I think we need a splash screen, like kind of a Abraham walks in. It's just like the very much Borderlands style, the anti-pope.
No, but wouldn't Abraham be the actual pope and the saint would be the anti-pope?
I don't know. There's also another
Because-
pope. There's the Arch Shepherd, isn't there? There's an anti.
Yeah, but he's an asshole. We don't talk about him.
Milkshake is the anti-Pope.
So he's just the regular Pope.
It's from the sounds of it, I'm the Messiah for both.
He's the chosen one.
The chosen one.
Wait, does that mean
You've
I'm gonna
got to
get
bring
burned?
balance to the Force, Abraham.
I hate you!
Oh god.
Oh, but this is literally the definition of the high
Oh,
ground. If
God.
you jump from the top.
Oh god.
Oh my god, it is as well.
Give him the people's elbow as you go down.
What's the people's
Oh,
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, you don't have to be.
and we've lost Luca.
Yeah, he's gone.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Laggy. Right,
Hear nothing. Laggy.
Right, I don't think there's anything else we want to do here.
Mm-mm.
We don't have any money, and we ain't gonna help these people. They can do one. We got bigger fish to fry. Or spiders, as it were.
Delicious fried spider.
So tasty.
you guys go. What do you guys do?
Forward. Or downward. I guess.
That one.
This way. To the big hole.
Gotcha. So,
We
let's
like
go
what
that
you're
way.
bringing to
You
us,
walk
Luca.
towards this. You walk towards the wall. You do see that as you get closer, you see that this wall is more. It looks like it's been kind of mishmashed with any fucking thing they could find, essentially, to keep it standing. And you'd say it's about 20 foot of this kind of like it's 20 foot large by 20 foot, like kind of just, like it looks like it's been destroyed and like repaired like hastily.
Yeah.
You ways you probably could slip through some of the gaps. Like it's not like there's an actual entrance anymore. But you do see there is like some of these holes have like you can see actually like spider legs like kind of coming out of them. They look like they've been like hacked off or such that it's not been pulled out the holes. You suspect that there might actually be some of the bodies that have been used as part of the wall.
Very nice.
It's quite different seeing from the other place. I wouldn't have known that because I would have. I would have at least been there at some point, so I would have heard about that. I do not retcon my retcon.
Retcon circle. So, do you guys all try to slip through?
Yes.
You don't actually see anyone trying to stop you. You see there is some people who will give you a look, and they give me an insight check, just everyone.
Inside.
Bear with me.
19.
It's inside. There it is.
Anyone who got above a 15?
I've got a 10.
17.
Did I see a fucking 26 in there?
That one too.
A natural 20. Fucking
Oops.
off. You see, it's kind of a
I see
waste
the
of that
world.
20.
You see everything.
That man
see
had
that there's
soup
someone-
for breakfast.
You see that they are trying to avoid eye contact. They see you trying to go for these gaps in these walls, and they look like they're offering kind of their sympathies.
Okay.
But they
Yeah,
look
we're
quite
traveling
sad.
with a goblin. We get it a lot.
The hell? I mean, fair play, but
It's
what
alright,
the
we're used to
hell?
this now by now.
Yeah.
That's just because he shits himself constantly.
That is the other thing I was about to say. As you're going for this wall, you distinctly notice that this wall is not good smelling. The mix of mushrooms, slash the spider webs and the fucking what smells like rotting fucking spider, very much hits your nose as you're going through.
To be honest, it's not far off what Zoe smells like.
It's like
So
Bonzu's back.
You're pretty sure that as you get through, your clothes feel very sticky from juices and from webs as well.
Thank you for using the word juices. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Anybody got a cheeky prestidigitation?
What?
For cantrip. Cleans clothes.
No,
I do not, I'm afraid.
Fucking useless.
can't help it.
Hashtag bring Bonzu back.
Not the
Ah.
cult of Bonzu.
Cameron, the only one that takes utility spells. Sometimes they're useful. Woo! Okay. So, you guys all get through this hole, and it's fucking dark in here. Like, I'm pretty sure. For the sake of. How the fuck do I act with Garrick?
What do you mean?
Garrick's the only one who doesn't have night vision.
Well, he's not here, so we can't see.
Yeah,
You just hear an occasional bump.
I suppose it is
Well-
not an issue.
I think at that point, that's when you make a decision. Are we playing with him or are we not?
You're not.
So, there you go. That answers your question.
So. You guys are traveling forward into this. But as I say, you kind of see like a large cave around you. I believe the most amount of dark vision that. I think Mordfel's got 120 and everyone else got 60, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
So
Yes.
you can start seeing. You see that this, like, compared to everywhere else you've been, this space is webbed to fuck. Like there are large strands of webs. There's very much. Well, I said some of them are abandoned spider webs. You see some of them might be active as well. And that's only in the vision you got. Like, you suspect that going off of just how many strands you're seeing connected, this place is full.
Right.
Moving on, away from this place.
We're not moving
Okay.
away from this place.
I don't wanna be
into
here.
this place, I'm afraid.
I don't want to be here.
Can I
Okay.
advise everyone to roll stall?
The spiders are just going to get bigger and nastier as we go. You're just going to have to accept this.
I'm going to the toilet to pretend that I'm not in this situation.
Like,
Very
it's
well.
always pees his pants again.
Yeah, as we said, it always leaves when there's an encounter.
Mordefel would like to put his hand onto the ground and do that special ability.
Sure.
Okay. Do.
Manage characters.
Okay.
There's fault. We don't have Garrick
Again.
nor Aaron, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So again, you
Why
see
could you possibly need to know that, Luca?
Because I'm looking at the encounter difficulty.
So Mordfell has again put his hand onto probably on the wall at this point, and you could just slightly feel just the tiniest fucking, like, not rumble, but like something's moving. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a tiny tremor.
Tremor. Yeah.
Tiny tremor, almost unnoticeable. And then he just closes his eyes. Any insight from the DM as to how many are out there?
A lot.
A lot. Okay, it's
lot.
mainly just like if I can hear like one or two or many. That's basically as
Many,
good as it's
many.
gonna get. Okay. And I think we decided. Yes. Can I differentiate any kind of size, or is it just how many?
I mean, you suspect you're not seeing anything that's very large?
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. I can feel many in there. I'd say average size, but from what I gathered from what you've said, this is not average size on the on the surface. Are we all ready? This is going to be tough.
As ready as I can be.
I'll do everything I can to help you get this fair maiden back. I must head to my village as soon as possible. But are we all ready?
I look to the rest of the group and notice Zoe says vacant tires.
You just look at him. It's like when a baby's pooing.
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. Right.
How
Okay,
are we
sorry.
wanting to proceed?
Sorry, how does bardic inspiration work? I'm trying to find it.
You play a little shoot. You play a little tune, I
For
believe.
10 minutes, the creature can add it to an ability check. Okay. I'll wait until a bit then. I won't do it right now. I'll wait until it's like.
I can't
close
imagine
of
it's
something.
quiet.
Don't know what does it say.
Just as a bonus action, just gains an inspiration die. For 10 minutes, the creature added to one ability check.
You inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, use a bonus action on your turn.
I return.
So I could use it as
You
words.
can just look at him. You got this.
I could just say
I'm
it
so inspired.
Good job, Boo.
Don't die. Yes. I didn't think of that.
Oh, you get it as a D8. Nice.
I do indeed.
It's originally a D4. Oh, sorry, D6, I think. One or two. Cool.
I think we're ready.
Okay. So, what did we say? Sorry. Why are we proceeding?
Who's a tougher boy?
Abraham will go at the front. But Abraham also suggests that we all become a bit quieter and stealthier if all possible. If there's many spiders, we don't want to attract all of them.
Yeah. Then there's like gold on.
All right. If we are all going stealthy, can I have stealth checks from everyone who wants to be?
Yeah,
Well, that's
I'll
a-
go stealth.
And as well, could Mordor go behind me since he has the best vision?
I'm stealthing it up.
Yeah, I'll go at the back.
I rolled a 16.
So I presume it's always in the middle.
Yeah, I'll middle it. It's the safest place.
I definitely feel like if we have Zoids at the back, he's just going to disappear on us.
You hear Abraham very much go, it's like, right, you gotta be quiet, guys. Dong.
Yeah.
I got to 19.
Cool. And I need Mortfail.
Nat 20. 24.
Nice.
Yes.
No, what advantage? Oh no, right, I see. Ignore me. I'll take that as a yeah. Okay. So you start going forward while Abraham is desperately trying to bring down the stealth of the group in every fucking regard. As a general, you guys are able to stay stealthy as a group, and you quietly start making your way through this cave. And after a while, you do see something that is an odd look. You see, and Mordfell, you can see this first. A man who seems to be standing behind a cardboard box, and he's got a deck of cards in his hand. He seems to be flicking between 3 cards on the table. And he's saying something in undercommon. You can't tell what, but you can tell you're not close enough.
Okay.
I don't want to. Okay,
So
so now
did the
go.
others sorry, did the others spot him?
Not yet, no. He's probably about 90 foot away.
Okay, I'm gonna just put my hand up, like behind me.
Abraham does not see this.
You do. You got night vision goggles on, don't you? Or
Yeah,
this?
but I'm
No, Abraham's in front of him.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
That's also a valid point. You just see Abraham keep walking forward.
And I'm gonna tap on his shoulder quickly.
Abraham, stop. Freezes and do you like when in the meme where you see someone creak around I just turn around and look.
Nice.
I point at the person over there.
You can't see him.
It's 90 foot away. It's just darkness.
Yeah, that's...
Just pointing into the dark.
Why are we stopping?
I see someone about 90 feet ahead. He's looking at cards.
He was stood by a cardboard box, right?
Yeah, you can't see him.
I don't
Right,
want to
Lex,
be.
what's your
I
dark
just.
vision But a point.
60 feet. I don't want to bring the party down, but they haven't got any wood, have they? These guys down here.
No.
Cardboard is made of wood.
We're also in fucking medieval times. How do they have
Wanna...
cardboard?
yeah, I didn't want to be this guy, but come on.
It's magic cardboard. It's fine.
I didn't want to be that guy.
No, I thought the same thing when he said it.
That's fine. Anyway, I have 60 foot of dark vision. I
He's now
cannot see him.
desperately trying to think of what it would be.
No, I'm more thinking. I shouldn't have told Morphil thing, but it still looks like a box.
Hmm.
It's
It's
still
medieval
one of those
equivalent.
stone boxes that he's just dragged out
No,
here.
it still has a sagging nature to it.
It's like a.
Box.
Maybe it's made
Well, no, it's like it's the giant mushrooms, right? It's just a slice of mushroom on each side.
Just 2 slices of mushroom with another bit of mushroom
It's
on
starting
top.
to go a bit manky though, so that's why it's sagging.
Oh no!
I mean, you can't tell the color. That's for you see black and white.
It's grey, right?
Yeah. I mean,
It's
grey.
that color. Yeah, no, it's definitely grey.
I'm so sorry that I mentioned this.
I mean, to be fair, Zoyce is looking grey at the second for everyone
Why am I grey?
because you can only see in dim light. But
Yeah,
that's-
dark vision's in black and white, unless you're a Ganassi, in which case it's a colour.
and it's not any color; it's just a solid color. It's like I see
So it's
through.
like grey scale of red, effectively. It's like you've
Sepia.
got a red tint over your
It's
fucking
like being
your eyes.
colorblind,
It is.
but for one color.
Dog vision.
What do you do?
Can I? So, from where I am, can I see what kind of creature he is? Sorry.
Give me a perception check.
You want him to have long
18.
I mean, it looks like a human.
Okay.
So you've said to us that he's there, right?
Yes, I've told everyone that he's there.
All right. Zoyce is just gonna whisper. She's gonna go. Does he look aggressive?
No, but you can't trust anyone down here.
Why are we trusting you?
He raises a good point.
He then thinks about it and then goes, "That is a very good point. Clever goblin."
Zoyce will stab him. No.
Oh god, no.
I like the way that Morfell probably just raises his finger, like, good point, clever little goblin.
It pats Zoyce on head.
Yes, and goes, right, I'm going to move forward. I can see a little further. I'm going to see if there's anyone else nearby. So I'm going to keep to the shadows and try and just move up a little bit. on my
While
own,
he's
just see-
while he's doing that, I'm just gonna turn over and just go. Do we actually trust this guy?
Anyone feel like they have a good arm on them right now that could potentially throw a little rock 90 feet?
Abraham's quite strong.
Looking at
Oh.
Abraham. I'm gonna do my magical tinkering on a rock and make it sound like spiders walking around.
Okay.
Okay, throw this that way.
What would you like me to roll for that, Luca? Athletics?
I 1d100.
Oh.
Not what we were expecting.
Okay.
91.
It's almost exactly lethal.
As you throw this rock, you throw it into the darkness where you think he was pointing.
Yes. Because I can't see.
You don't hear anything.
You
Mortfell,
throw with the strength of 1,000,000 men, and it continues to travel.
Mortfell, has he reacted at all?
Morfell is looking in absolute like what the fuck?
Oh, Wardfell. As you can see in the dark, you watch Abraham looking in the approximate direction you think you pointed, and then chuck it completely to the right.
Does it hit the ground?
Yes, it does hit the ground after apparently.
So surely it would
It's not
still make
meant
the
to-
sound
It's not
then.
meant to hit him. It's meant to see if he reacts to the sound.
No, you say it's probably far enough away. Like, you don't see it react.
Okay, he doesn't react.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right.
Try again.
You know what? Can I see anyone else there now? Now that I've gotten closer.
Give me a perception check.
Can I cast? Oh no, it won't work. I was gonna say, can I cast True Strike?
You take True Strike.
Yes, so we can maybe like throw it closer. But I read it and realized that's not what it does.
Sort of a terrible cantrip.
Is it?
Yeah.
Gives you advantage.
Yeah, but he takes a turn to get advantage, whereas you could just take 2 hits.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest. I haven't hit a single thing this entire game with Zoys. And the one time I did hit,
you
it
have
didn't
hit
do it.
multiple things.
No.
Okay. What'd you
That
get?
was a 4.
No, you don't see anything else. You just see this guy. You can hear him a bit closer, where he's got. You kind of hear him, and this is in Undercommon. Come on, come get your chances. Try to beat the game.
Who was he
Try
talking
to find the
to?
Red Queen.
Zoys, can Zoys hear that?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say Zoys fucking loves gambling. So
Okay, see, he just looks like a gambler, like a Okay, I'm gonna just crouch back and just kind of go. Okay. From what I can gather, he's just a almost what you would call a tunnel merchant. No, not merchant. Tunnel jester. He's getting
He's a
people to
swindler,
play
is
games.
what you're saying. Yes. Okay,
That's
let's go.
the word. Yeah, let's just leave.
Are you suggesting that this man can gamble?
No, he's suggesting that he's going to steal your money.
Oh, count me in.
Zoys gets up and starts walking.
Zois, I'm going to leave you here.
I want to have my money stolen.
How
I only
many
got
money?
8
We've already
silver.
stolen it.
I've only got 8 silver. I
They
can't
don't
afford
take
to lose.
silver down here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they don't, do they?
Usually the first one's free anyway, so maybe it'll be okay. Alright, I won't do it then.
Found a creepy man in a hole who wants to gamble. He's definitely going to take your soul.
It's like walking anywhere in Bournemouth, it's fine.
In Bournemouth?
Yeah, you get some pretty nasty back alleys.
Okay, fair.
We walked through a graveyard that was full of heroin users.
Fair point.
Hello.
We are still straight on stream, by the
Oh,
way.
sorry.
Just...
Very close to doxing yourself there.
Sorry.
No, it's not us. You know, if you dox yourself, that's on you.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Giving away your address online.
You hear Dylan thinking.
Orbron's vote is very much to just ignore this man and progress, though.
All right.
Okay, we'll just go past him.
Yeah, I think that's best planned. We are on time limit.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, yeah,
Also-
in that case.
After probably about another 10 minutes, you continue. Well, kind of like you're descending, like it's kind of a both of you're descending, but it is like there's vertical planes and such like that.
I will say I'm definitely more wary of behind after passing him, though.
Oh, of course. You don't hear any movement after that. Like you did hear the undercommon spoken, but it kind of more sounds like blah 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 blah.
Did he react when we passed him?
No.
Or was it just sort of like a mechanical, come and play my game? Like he's just saying it on repeat.
You can't tell because obviously you don't speak undercommon.
Is he a hologram?
Well, I mean, I could see him. Did he like look at us and try talking to us, or did he just keep doing his shtick?
Kept doing his shtick.
Can we just stealth past him?
Egyptian name.
That is also a valid point. You did self-harm them, so maybe you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Definitely saw Abra.
I'm going for the group self.
He
so
rolled
might
a
fail,
4.
might not. you guys continue going, and as I say, about 10 minutes further, we're going down. Mordfell, you see another individual.
Oh god.
Doing the exact same thing.
No, you see them. They look like they're wearing a trench coat, from what you can gather.
They are wearing a trench coat.
Yes.
Oh god,
You,
it's a
you,
flasher.
you could see him kind of look left, look right. So, very much, he seems to be looking out for someone.
Okay. Another person ahead in trench coat. Looks like they're looking for someone. Do we just walk past like we did last time? I feel like this is kind of not helpful for the whole thing.
Yeah,
This just feels like someone's fucking with us. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
you
gonna
see?
say-
What does it look like? Like, is it a person?
Is it a person?
Give me a perception check.
Is it two goblins in a trench coat?
Yes, yeah. This feels like Lucas throwing tropes at us.
11.
Okay, no, it looks like a normal person from what you can gather.
Looks like a normal person from what I can gather.
He does seem to have, you think that there is, like, his trench coat looks like it's kind of, like, he's holding it to himself, and you see kind of like bulges, like there's like a square one. You think you see kind of what looks like potentially a dagger on like one of the sides.
Okay. But he is armed. Be careful. Shall we just walk past? Just try and just not even like show any interest in him. Do you get what I mean?
If we're happy to, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, get out of here. We just want to get to the area. This is definitely not just James being really antsy about getting his character back.
No. Oberon is just thinking, last time we
But-
were on a timer, we were literally about 30 seconds away from saving the person, and we spent, what, like 2 hours faffing about a tree?
Yeah,
Let's keep
I wonder who could have faffed about at a tree.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
that person is an idiot and regrets all their decisions.
As you guys are sneaking past, you do see a reaction, and you see him kind of look at Abraham. You see him kind of open his jacket, and it's like he's got this. Seems like loads of trinkets. You see a kind of the dagger on the side of it. You see kind of a box of, and it looks like he's got a box of jewels as well. And he's like kind of, it looks like he's got gold on the other side of his jacket as well. And you see him, he's like confidently talking to Abraham. Wardfell, you're the only one who can understand it, which is an Olicom. It's like, come look at my wares.
Wardfell will kind of just step out in front of Abraham and go,
We are not interested in your wares. Thank you. Have a good day.
and then just kind of
Come look at my
gestures
wares.
for Abraham to keep.
Okay, at that, he's going to look at him again.
Sure.
No, we are not going to look at your wares. We are going to go.
Come look at my wares.
Okay, at that, he's going to look at it a little bit closer.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'd say anyone could do that, by the way, because you're probably.
We all
not
investigate then,
enough,
yeah?
Yeah, because you've walked closer,
Yeah.
that you can ask Abraham.
Investigation, you say? Get it
We got an 18.
Oh, we've all done quite well.
We all notice that something is off.
Who got above a 20?
Hello.
Josh, you?
Yeah. With my throbbing investigation.
Yeah?
You didn't notice it, and like until you very much like it looks like Mordfell is very much like starts investigating. Then you very kind of intentionally try to have a look, and you're watching this person. One, he kind of seems weird in his motions, and he seems to be kind of repeating his actions. But you also notice there seems to be small threads that seem to be coming up from his hands, from his elbows, and you kind of follow them up, and you can just see, and it's like very hidden into the walls.
I had a feeling this was the case.
A spider that seems to be kind of moving it around.
Hmm.
He's a puppet.
It's into spider.
Yeah, I won't immediately say anything to the group. I feel like let's just go. Ignore this man. Move.
He has a nice looking dagger.
No. What?
You also notice
He's
as
selling a dagger.
Oh, he said
one other
dick.
thing, especially with the 24, like I feel like that's very much. You're noticing that you're watching his hands, and like you think you see that two of the fingers are very skeletal, like it looks like it's kind of rotted off. You suspect this might be the remains of someone.
Yeah, I'll just usher the group away.
Okay.
And I will be keeping a very close eye behind us.
Bad feeling.
And okay, as we've got, have we gotten past it now?
Yeah. It doesn't. You don't see it move closer or anything.
Yeah, once we're away from it, I will. That was a dead man being controlled by a spider.
Oh, it's
I
one of
suspect.
them.
I suspect the first one was one as well.
Yeah,
Um,
let's just keep
Oh,
Wardfell, could I get a nature check?
I need to check. That is a 19.
Wow.
You've heard of these, like when you first saw it, you did think it was kind of odd that the fact that the humans were like didn't have any light around them, and were managing to play with their cards. But like with the mention of the spider, you've heard of these spiders. These are the spiders called a trap spider. They're kind of idiots. It's kind of unknown how they get their food because they keep laying very obvious traps and can only really attack when someone gets close enough.
Okay.
I mean, in all fairness, you say obvious. It's always was 100% going to go and gamble.
Right, okay, I've heard of this. It's rare, but it is something that the spiders do to capture people. Yes, this is new to me. I've not seen it actually in real life before. Well then,
Imagine Oberon's getting like flashbacks to being back home. Because I imagine there's shit like this in the not necessarily spiders, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's definitely some tomfoolery that happened.
Probably with less violent outlooks. But maybe it's hard to say.
Well, I imagine it'd be like talking plants instead of spiders.
All right, you guys continue forward.
Yeah, if they're not
Okay,
going to
just
attack us unless we interact with them, that's fine.
Just keep
Don't
ignoring
pick
it.
a
It don't-
fight.
So it won't even matter if we like aren't stealthing anymore.
That's not necessarily true.
Okay,
There's
I just wanted to
definitely
make
more
sure.
than one type of spider.
What?
We've seen several already.
All right, you guys travel forward, and I say for like you guys have pegged to the fact that these spiders exist, and after a while, you see a kind of a few of them as you're walking down. You see that it looks to be a person that seems to be going like he's holding out kind of a slate of rock, and you hear him come and he starts offering life insurance. And he's the holding out as like a.
How do
a
these
slate
spiders
of-
even know about these things? Look at more. Do you have life insurance down here?
You have no idea what life insurance even is. You weren't even aware of the game they were playing, the first one.
What is going on?
I gave him like to Auburn. Wait, shouldn't we get that rolling?
She's dead. It's a bit late. We should have got it beforehand, and then we'd get a massive payout when she got murdered by spiders, and then we'd be rolling it. I look at Zoy's. Maybe we should get life insurance. for Zoys.
What?
And after a moment, you do see what looks like this to be a hanging axe in the middle of the air.
Garrick, no. Leave it alone.
And so obviously, you kind of have a quick look over it. It looks like it's fully woven out of spider silk. Like, you're noticing that it's kind of like there is like maybe a breeze every once in a while, like maybe someone's doing in the caves. You kind of see it like flittering in the end, like the handle's a bit wavy.
This is
I've
not-
lived-
This is
I've-
absolute nonsense.
I've lived down there for so many years, and even now I am absolutely perplexed by this absolute random nonsense.
And after a while, you find yourself at the bottom of this cabin, and this is probably after probably another hour, and you have not seen any other types of spiders, and you've seen them as a variety of fucking like. Half of the things they're suggesting isn't stuff you even recognize. Like, you know, you keep seeing like one of them, like you see one of them like it seems to be holding up like a kind of a gold rock from what you can gather, and he keeps shouting undercommon, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold.
There's
What
one
is
guy down here
happening?
who's got like a gold coin. He's taking a bite out of it. Like, buy Bitcoin.
Exactly.
That was bad.
Webcoin.
Oh god, it gets worse.
You know, there was a little offshoot that led into a little crypt. It's like, yep, invest in crypto.
Oh god, I need to leave.
And you guys have successfully navigated through the cave of trap spiders.
We've entered the dark web.
We did that a while ago.
Oh,
It's the underweb
no.
down here. That's what we're calling it.
The underdark web.
No, it's the underweb.
We were going to call it the dark web, but then we figured that'd
But
probably
that's-
get flagged on Twitch.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
I was getting told off when I was trying to do the AI generated images for typing in dark web, in case you're curious.
That doesn't surprise me. You probably
Nah,
get some
nah.
horrible stuff.
Yeah.
The AI generator just won't let you did it.
Image minutes.
That's interesting.
Okay. You two guys have successfully navigated through it. And ahead of you, you see three paths. It looks like three kind of different caverns that seem to be going down. You're not exactly like they are fairly large, probably about. I think the middle one's about 10 foot by 10 foot, kind of tunnel from what you can gather.
Sorry, just map-wise, whereabouts are we now?
You are here. Sorry. That's not the right thing. That's why I can't see it. Yeah.
Okay, so we've reached the... right, I see. So this was the traffic thing. Cool.
Yes. It was fairly large, but you managed to get through it fairly quickly. To be honest, I didn't know if anyone was going to ever see the spiders. I really wanted someone to interact with them.
It's all good.
Aw.
I got investigation through the nose.
I like to think that they've actually just they're spiders that actually do want to sell things, and they've just got like really big monocles, like one eye.
Well, what we'll find is they'll
Like
have a fucking
mustaches.
TV somewhere. They've just been watching these crap ads from the early 2000s, and that's why they're like this.
See one of them. Like,
One of them trying to sell window frames. It's really weird. Said you buy one, you get one free.
Oh, fucking
That's trying to paint and I'm
Barry
laughing so
Scott.
much, I can't-
And
Barry Scott.
They used the Silibang guy.
Ah, right.
What is it? One of them's just there, like, 0800 00. Waiting for someone to say 1066.
Looks left at him. Get him, boys!
You're mine.
So that fucking, you know the meme of like the killer where
Yeah.
they like it goes to that.
Fuck, he got me.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Hastings Direct, yeah.
It just occurred to me, I probably could just do it cheekily, just do the tunnels like that.
I'm back.
Oh, you've
That
missed it
doesn't
right
work
there.
awfully for it.
What's happened in my absence?
We have got 3 paths ahead.
The middle one.
Oh, God. Did you say some of them were different sizes?
The middle one is 10 by 10. The one on the left is a 20
Meters or
by
inches?
20
Feet.
feet.
Meters
Not
are
what I
inches,
was assuming.
Maybe what would you expect? In the whole of D&D is
All of
based
D&D
in
is in
feet.
feet.
I didn't know that. Why would I know that?
Because
Which
we've
we
been
bitched.
playing for over a year.
I still have to ask what buttons I'm clicking most of the time.
Have you ever looked at your movement speed and noticed, oh, everything's
Yeah,
in
look,
feet?
it's 30 feet. Weird.
It's a 5x5 foot fucking
Oh,
square.
that's
Everything's...
I love that. That's so good. Wait, so each of these squares is 5x5, you say?
Yes.
Oh, damn. We'll be there in no time, guys.
No. This is actually a map. That's what I mean. Like the actual, like the squares on the map you're holding. The map is like fucking like.
It's
You know, how many
enormous. Jeez. How are we even carrying this?
It's what
We
fucking.
have to lay it down on the floor.
It's 200 feet long,
So sorry, one of them was 10 by 10, one was 20 by 20.
and the last one was 5x5.
Fuck that one.
You sure?
Yes. I feel like
That will be the one we need to take.
Yeah,
though.
no, this is what
Guaranteed.
I'm feeling the 5x5 one will probably take us there, but there will be stuff in it because it's small.
And
it
you
would
can't
be quite
fight in
horrible.
a space like that.
We'd have to crawl through that.
I doubt Abraham would fit.
Technically he would because he's a medium creature still, but
Really?
the
He
10
would
by
have to
10
struggle.
one feels okay. Like we might have to fight some big stuff, but we've got some space. The 20 by 21 feels like a bad idea.
Yeah.
That feels too big.
Let's go middle then.
I mean, Mordfell, you had to come up here at some point, right? How did you get up here?
I enter my mind palace. How did I get here?
You climbed.
I
You
climbed.
went up the big hole.
Yes.
Fuck's sake, Mordfell, you're useless, man.
Look, man, that's the quickest way for me to come.
Oh, maybe we should have just jumped down the fucking hole then. Regret. Okay. Are we feeling the middle one then?
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Can I just do a quick, like a survival check to see if I can feel wind coming from any of them? Or some check.
I'd say it's more perception.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd prefer to do that to try and listen as well, see if I hear stuff. Just in general.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it was a survival for like if a traps,
What's my
if you're trying to work out which way the wind is going, sure, it'd be survival, but the perception
be
is the feel if it is there.
15.
No.
No?
It feels like it's starting to
Dead
feel
silent. I can just hear a guy in the background going, buy some gold!
There'd be more of a rah, rah, rah.
I like to think it's rah, gold!
Like gold is just the kind of union on
It's like in Japanese where they've just taken words from English.
loan words, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look to the group. Middle one?
Middle one, he is probably best.
Unless anybody wants to go in that, and I point to the tiny little hole.
Yeah, no.
Abraham, you want to plug it up?
So we're taking the
Sure,
small
if
one, yeah?
Goblin would. I'm not even sure if Goblin would like
Sorry,
to
not
go in the
small
small
one,
one.
yeah.
To be fair, Zoe might be able to stand up in that hole. How tall is Zoe?
I'm not very tall at all. Let's have a
He's a
look.
small creature. I think he's like 4 foot. So he's like 3.
Oh, there you go. You could stand in that hole. The rest of us wouldn't, but
I am 3'6".
damn, you're tiny.
I will do it.
No, don't do it.
Before anyone can stop me, I
Oh,
walk
God,
into
he's
the hole.
in the hole.
Luca, I'm doing it.
He's just running the hole.
I run in the hole. I run in the hole. Giggling
I mean-
like a child.
I like to think it's while we're having this conversation, it is like the toddler's just walked off.
I'm
see,
in.
he's
I've gone
always
in the
running.
hole.
Yeah, you see Zoe start running in the hole, and
It's like I turn to look at Zoe. Zoe, what do you think? And you just see his ass going through the hole. Oh no.
Zoe, you start going forward. You realise that this tunnel is long. Like you can't see the end long.
Alright, I
Um,
keep moving.
Sure. What's everyone else doing?
Zoe, come back. Zoe.
I came for the cave.
And Mordfell is going to quickly just at that just put his hand down on the ground and try and feel anything and from inside there.
You can't gather anything.
No. Oh, okay. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I don't think it's actually that bad in there. I can't feel anything.
But how are we going to get Erilyn through that?
No. I'm not saying no. It's a good idea, but I
Get a
can't
tighter
feel.
rope.
I don't
Yeah.
think. Hang on, and he takes off his backpack, looks through his stuff to see if he can find anything.
Should have tied a rope to Zoe's and let him drag her.
To be fair, Zoe just left.
I do have a bedroll. She could lay on the bedroll and we could pull it along with a rope.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I really...
Look, I don't want to do it either, man, but the
Okay,
goblin's run off.
guess we're doing this now.
Are we all going into the small hole?
Oh god, I hate this. I really hate this.
Abraham is vetoing this decision massively.
I would love to, but we've lost Zoe. She's gone.
I'm gonna run somewhere. I'll be back in a
Can
minute.
Abraham physically fit through this?
So Abraham would probably it would either have to be crouched. He definitely can't use his longsword. Nor could Garrick if he was here. That's
oh my
for sure.
god.
I've realised I play D&D like I play Dota. I initiate regardless of consequence.
I'll ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Literally.
I kind of like look to what the fucking everyone else here and just going to say, if we go down here, I do not have a weapon. I have a shield, and that is it.
Yep, I'm pretty sure this is a magic hole. If we're in the hole, we're having to use magic. I'm not going to be able to swing a sword around in here.
No, I can stand up.
I doubt that Erilyn's bow could even stand in here, really.
Yeah, I don't think the bow would either.
Am I literally the only person that can stand up in this hole?
Yeah, but the other
Incredible,
issue
I
is
love
it's
it.
not just standing up in the hole. It's also having a sword long enough to not use the hits. And none of you have a.
Then
sword
I think if we're doing this, we should probably.
I have a
send
dagger.
Maudfell next. And
Oh, I don't
then
have a dagger.
probably Rain, and then between me and Abraham, we'd have to crawl at the back because we're both. You're pretty tall. I'm a little bit shorter than you. We're crawling at the back, trying to drag this body along. I guess.
Right, yes. Rain. Rain is a valid point. Give me a second. Let me just get my dice. Give me a second. Rebound, reflecting okay.
Here's a question, quickly. If Abraham was to be in front of me in this hole, would I be able to see him past him?
No.
Abraham is now the wall.
Like it's less tight than the fucking gap you had to go through to get to Kezi, but like Abraham probably could stand up, but it's not as though he's got any movement restrictions if he's doing this. But he can't use his sword, and he's fucking huge. He's taking up the whole thing.
So for the purposes of my teleport, I wouldn't be able to see past him.
No, unless you maybe if it would be a scenario that Abraham would have to intentionally go to the side. Like if he hugged the side, then he could.
Yeah, he went flat. Yeah. I got you. That's fine.
You do see that Rain hesitates for a second. She seems to basically just stop. Seems to breathe for 1, 2, 3, and then
I put a hand on her shoulder in solidarity. I understand.
Give me a perception check. Firstly, she probably would want to get away from your hand.
Perception, there'll be 13. Yes, 13.
She sounds like she's got it together, but you're very much hearing her fucking panting very quickly.
She doesn't like small spaces.
It's always get your dumbass back here.
All you hear from the end of the cave is always giggling, and the sound of his flat little feet slapping on the floor.
I mean, we could just let him go.
He's where he wants to be.
Is it really a loss for your party?
He chose this.
I'm noticing that the cave above looks like an owl. I don't know if it's just me.
I'm thinking that the cave with all the space looking out looks, yeah,
No, it looks,
Looks like
a
a-
man with his dick out.
Yeah, like a baby with a massive head, and his penis is just
Fucking
here.
hell, guys. Fucking hell. If I get banned on Twitch, I'm fucking after you two. I'm just putting that out there. Stop talking about baby dicks.
I didn't say that. That was all Dylan.
Oh my fucking
Blame
God.
me.
That should be your Twitch stream name, really. That's just-
Good old dick twist.
Right, I've got about 10 minutes, and then I've got to go.
Cool.
Right. Well,
I
it
thought you had to
sounds-
go 12:30.
No, I said 12. You've asked me this at least 3 times.
All right.
Yeah, he said 12:30. Yeah.
let's get in the hole.
You guys start going into the small hole, and you start pulling along. As I said, it's quite tight. Rain is keeping yourself together considerably well. As always, you're fairly far ahead. I say probably, considering you just kept going in without waiting for everyone, you're probably about 30 feet ahead of everyone.
Cool.
Okay.
What is the order in here, just to confirm? Zoi's
Go.
first, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
obviously.
I would imagine Maud fell next. Probably Rain, then myself, then Abraham. And in between me and Abraham, we're probably dragging Erilyn through.
Mhm.
Like, we'll have stuck her in a bedroll and wrapped her with rope, and I'll be yanking her, and Abraham can be pushing.
That is working considerably well. Like, you are dragging along Abraham. You don't mention. You just notice that some of the spider silk underneath seems to be kind of tearing slightly. Like, you imagine it's gonna be an uncomfortable night's sleep afterwards. So you start heading down, and you travel for about an hour down this. It is literally just this fucking cavern for about an hour, and you start heading down. So okay, it kind of winds slightly, and you find yourself have basically met a large sheet after a while.
I suppose the question here is, does Zoe's wait for us?
What do you think?
And it's more, unless so different for the thing. This seems like a vertical drop.
How deep are we talking?
You can't tell.
Can I just can I see anything at all?
You can see 6 foot down, so it's at least 60 foot.
Can I see the end of the wall?
Yes.
Is it like a thick shaft? Okay. I didn't even... Is it a big hole that I can like? Is it wide, or is it like the same sort of width as the rest of the tunnel has been?
Wider.
How much wider? Can I tell?
You say probably about 40 foot across.
And you say I can only take a maximum amount of damage.
Fucking
A maximum amount of
I
damage
will
is
say
still
that
a lot
maximum
of
amount of damage is probably about 3 times your maximum HP.
Garrett got away with it because Garrett can half that damage and has a lot of health. He also was nearly dead from it, if I remember correctly.
He was very low.
Can I see the guys behind me?
But they're about 30 foot behind, so you can see
Then
them.
I will start climbing down.
You guys all watch. I mean, whoever's in front, so Mordfell, you watch. Like, there's always kind of just go around there, like you seem to start climbing down and just drops off the edge.
Oh no! Oh god, we got to hurry up. The goblin's just fallen? Question mark?
Yeah, it's a case of like it's like, oh no, Zoe's. Oh, you've fallen. Ah well.
Oh no. Anyway.
It's like Sarge, like with Griff on the edge of the fucking cliff. We shouldn't look to respect to his bravery. Let's look over the edge.
Not amused by any of this.
So yeah, I climbing down.
Okay, so the goblin starts climbing down this deep, dark pit. Zoys, as you kind of go over the edge, you start noticing, as you're going a bit further down, there are webs below you.
Well, like big, like a classic spider web.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just keep
This is more like not like the bridges you've met so far. This is more like a kind of, it's a whole kind of blanket around this kind of. It's like a cylindrical shaft. This shaft.
It's actually like a net almost, I suppose.
Yes. Or
Okay.
like a web.
Well, I'm gonna crawl down to the net and not fall on it.
Oh God.
And I say by the time he gets down to this web, not net, everyone else starts to he probably gets to the mouth of the drop, and he sees Zoys looking like he's about to drop himself into a spider web.
Kind of light a torch and drop it.
I think you're at the back.
Yeah, no,
we
you
can't
can
even see this. It's just Mordfell that can see it.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
what's going on?
the Messiah has chosen violence.
Oh wait, were you not dropping it on the web? You're dropping it on me.
I'm dropping it on the website to get set on fire. I fall.
Oh
can't drop
my
it,
What
god!
happens.
No, I'm winding up. I'm not going to do that.
Hey, I wouldn't be against it.
What the hell?
I say, by the way, it's probably been another half an hour to this drop down below.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, I've got to track it.
No, I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to Joyce.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wait, what? So him climbing down has taken half an hour, did you say?
No, like that including
Okay.
the winding path.
I was going to say.
Yeah, he's
a minute
managed
per
to go.
foot.
What's happening now?
Extremely difficult terrain. Do you know Mordfell can see you doing soy stuff?
Yeah, the Mordfell, you're the only one who can see him going towards his web.
Oh no, he's going toward the web. The fucking. He's starting to panic a little bit. The fucking goblin, get over here!
I look up and I wave at him.
No, over, and I start gesturing over here.
I see how I think he starts. I go, let's dance. I'll start
Okay.
dancing with Mordfell.
No. He's gonna pull out a rapier and like not point it at you, but the hilt. Like, hey, you want the rapier? You want the rapier?
Zoy's is gonna just start Fortnite dancing.
It's 12, by the way, James.
Okay, I can. This is quite fun at this moment. I can just stay for like an extra 5 minutes to see what happens to Zoids.
Oh, what the fuck? It's not normally fun.
You know what I'm saying. I'm actually having to
Mockbrow.
interact with this moron. Like, come on. You're just Fortnite dancing. What Fortnite dance are you doing?
The floss one.
Oh, the
You're
other
doing,
one.
you're doing this while attached to the fucking wall with a grapple hook.
I
Yeah,
imagine
I'm
he
like-
looks like the stick bug meme.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Give me a D100 if you could.
You got it. Oh dear. I got a 31.
40. Oh my god, my head.
God, that's how many spiders are in this cave.
Oh no, don't say that. Abraham would just plug up the hole and just leave.
Imagine a D100 for
Yeah, man, Abraham and I are just going to shuffle backwards.
Yep.
Bye, Erlen. Sorry.
No, Erilyn's between us. She's coming too.
I like to think Abraham Oberyn falls backwards, lands in Erlen's lap. Oh no. This is all kind of fucked up. Right, so 40 did you say 31?
Yes, you did.
31, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I was talking to Faith.
You feel the rock you're attached to the grapple hook. Now that you've done a lot of shuffling around on it, like the grapple hook's not a perfect device. Like it's there to kind of exploit the cracks in the rock. You feel the rock come away, and you start dropping slightly. Can I have a dexterity saving throw?
No?
I mean, you can choose to fail it.
I got a 21.
Shit.
You manage to like basically grab your other hand and like hook onto the edge, Like we could easily, but basically rehook your fucking grapple hook from there.
With a worm in midair and then capture it by doing that.
You do see though that the rock does land on the web, and yeah, I think you see something where see some legs. Kind of just looks like it's not coming out yet, just like slightly just go onto the web, like both sides
How
of it.
big are said legs?
They're fairly big.
In comparison to
And,
what we've seen before.
Probably about the same size. It looks not as big as a tarantula, from what you can gather, but I think they're a lot more hairy than usual.
Ooh. Right, I'm gonna. Shit, what am I gonna do?
It just comes out looking like a full Build-A-Bear.
Oh my
He's
god!
so furry.
Oh my god!
Give me a straight
got-
intelligence check.
It's got anime girl
I know, sorry,
eyes.
nature check. Nature check.
A nature check.
It
Oh
just comes out and
man,
goes, "Oh, we're on Chan."
got a 14.
14. You probably don't know much about what you know what it's really doing.
Oh my god.
It's a spider. I just know it's there.
Yeah, you know there is 2 hairy spider legs. It's big. It's scary. You've been bitten by one of these things. It hurts.
You know, I don't think Voice. I don't think Zoids is. Well, he's quite intelligent. He's a 70 intelligence. I was say I don't think he's intelligent enough to realize it's one spider. We go, oh, 2 legs. That must mean there's 2 spiders.
high intelligence, low wisdom.
Yeah, actually, hold on. I have 15 wisdom, so no, I'm actually incredibly smart. I'm actually just going to cast Mage Armor on myself as a moment of fear. Have we had a rest since? Because my spell slots are all still fucked from my last time I was here.
Yes, we would have.
Yes,
the
we
rest
would have done,
if
yes.
we'd had social.
Right, I will just quickly redo my slots. Like,
Fine.
yeah, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
I'm going to have to go, but just keep doing the thing.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. See you later, guys. Take care.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, yeah,
You
I've cast Mage Armor on
on
myself, yeah. And then I'm just going to look up at, what's his name? Mordhelm.
Mordfell, who looks very
Mordfell.
translucent now.
Oh, I'm
See
more
Morfell
of
disappear and rain shuffles up.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Rain.
For sake of ease, Mordfell is still there.
Alright, fine. I'm just going to wave at Mordfell again with my slightly shimmery mage armor.
I'm not going to do the Russian accent because I imagine mine sounds
I was gonna,
somehow worse than James's.
I didn't want to say it, but it just felt like we were in Curse of Strahd.
He missed his opportunity to do an Australian accent.
Oh, yeah.
From down under.
Down under,
yeah.
I like it. Ah, that would have been so good.
Yeah, basically you see him kind of very violently, like he's seen the spider as well. He's very violently trying to bring you up.
I'm just going to wave at him a bit more. I ain't moving, I'm not fucking... No, screw this, I'm still there.
What is going on?
Fucking, this is painful.
You got to help me.
We can't! We're in a hole! Mordfell is blocking the hole!
Yeah, Mordfell,
Yeah,
just push him.
At this stage, Mordfell and fucking Rain will probably just climb out onto the sides of the hole.
Is there like a ledge that they can stand on?
No, they're just hooking up with grapple hooks,
Oh, okay.
which you have as well.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, if they've gone out, I'll go out as well. So that Abraham can see.
I'll point to I'll wave at fucking Aubrey. And go,
Oh, Mr. Arbor is a spider.
I'll point at
You
them.
can't actually. I don't think you can see Zoids. Mordfell could see him because he's got the 120 feet. Remember, you had to climb down to get to the spider web.
Oh, how deep am I?
Probably about. I think 70 feet deep. Yeah.
Oh, so I couldn't even see Mordfell. He was just doing all of that, and I was just Fortnite dancing off my own back.
That's about a point. Yeah.
Okay. Fair
That's
enough.
why Mordfell thought you could see him. And
Just having a good time.
waving up into the darkness.
Always
I think, yeah.
vibing.
Zoids has spent most of his life on his own, so he just kind of acts like when he was abandoned as a child, which was about 10. So yeah, he just constantly is trapped in the mind of a 10-year-old.
One day he's
I feel
meant to
like 10-year-olds
liberalise.
have self-preservation, though, you know.
He's a 10-year-old with autism. What do you want from me?
I think I said what I want for you. Self-preservation.
So Zoe's continues to just wave even though he can't see you.
Yeah,
He's waving at the spider.
just like, where is he? Someone.
Would they be able
Maud
to
fell-
see the claw?
Mordfell points down at fucking Zoy's.
You just hear like a little, like an echoey slap. He face palms.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Oberon,
Give me 2 seconds.
I'm glad I can see none of this.
I'm just hanging out here. This is me. I'm gonna wait until he does something dumb and I'll react to that.
Well, I can't see anything down there, so I'm
No,
just...
neither can I.
I'm loving this scenario that he could just climb up. It's just,
No. That's not an option for Zois. He has to remain in the hole.
no retreating.
I'm back.
He rubs the lotion on his skin, or the spiders come again.
Okay,
What?
someone's got to do something. We can't just all hang out. Your arms are getting
Oh,
tired at
I
this
will
stage.
jump onto the fucking web.
Oh god.
Oh.
And there it is.
Don't challenge me to initiate. I will do it.
You've already done it.
You've already done it.
You
Wait,
fucking
what?
went down the tiny hole on your own.
I will. I look. If you challenge me again, I won't jump.
Okay.
I will tentatively climb onto the web from where I am.
Can I have a deck save he's just stepping onto the web?
Of course I can. Bonk. 21.
Fucking
Right.
nice.
You feel your feet start to stick, and you manage to lift it up just in time. You are now standing on the web, though.
Did the spider feel that?
Well, that's why I needed you to roll me a stealth check now.
Oh. I got a 9.
Oh fucking hell.
Give me a second.
Oh dear.
Hey guys, this web's sticky.
Yeah, it's not going to goo.
He gets advantage because it's using the web sense.
It would have tremor sense, wouldn't it? Or something similar?
Web sense. As he's
Oh.
using the webs. What'd you get?
I got a 9.
You see the spider start to come the fuck out of this of its hole.
I'm casting a ray of sickness directly at the spider's
It'll be
face.
more we're going into initiative now.
Oh.
Give me a second. I need to make an initiative for this because I wasn't expecting you guys to actually fight the fucking thing.
Oh god.
What else were we meant to do?
You're not going the fucking
Not
hole.
what you did.
Hey. You cannot deny it. I make it much more interesting.
It's definitely more to think about.
You guys have made so much
We're gonna
progress
need to
while I
get him
wasn't
a
here, and I'm
fucking
here to ruin
Toddler
it.
harness.
You know, one of them like doorway bouncers. It's one of them, but like
Oh.
attached to like Abraham's shield.
Oh yeah, we just need like the baby carrier. We can strap
Yeah.
it to Abraham, and you can just be on his front.
Just like
he's
permanently
parallel on the
looking
back and you on the
directly
front.
into his face.
His name is Abraham.
Oh god.
Okay. I have to point out, so Mordfell is still the only one who can see this.
It's fine. The grav hook gives us a climb speed, right?
20 feet, yes.
Yeah.
You can drop down in time.
Fine. 20 feet's perfect. That means I can see you at least if I go down.
You can watch me die.
And I
Could've
will
made
be
me
doing
count.
that.
I fucking got this. This is Zoe's moment to shine.
Is it? Is it?
Yes, I'm feeling it.
Can everyone roll me initiative? I will. Does everyone want to play Mordfell as well? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I can.
Shit, I got a
If
6.
he's in the thing, if you got the encounter ready.
You rolled worse than me.
Hey, but for initiative, I accept the one for initiative. The jump to why? At least it's not on a roll or something, and I'd kill myself.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'll roll initiative
That's
for
hilarious.
the sake of these. Oh, Morfell rolled well as well. Fuck yeah.
What did he get?
6.
Nice.
Oh, he's the same as me. Do you want me to roll again?
I'd like to point out that was +4. So.
Oh, mine's +4 as well, and I got 8.
So wait, who goes first out of me and Maudfell?
It does it automatically. It's the whoever's got the highest in dexterity, I believe.
Yeah, it'll
Me,
be the
probably.
Well,
Oh,
I think you've got the same deck as Mod, actually.
Alphabetical.
Gross. Okay. Right. So, first going up. Probably need to create a map for this.
Sorry, I've just noticed something amusing about Mordfell.
What?
He doesn't know Dwarvish, but he knows Elvish. That's kind of funny.
So
Sure you guys
he was
recognize
raised
this
by
fact.
elves.
If he was, then we need to get fucking rid of him. As I understand it, the elves done it wrong good.
Maudfell.
What happened to Maud? Oh, he fell. I think Lucas' internet may have just died again.
It did. I like how I keep coming back when that fucking I hear that. Oh my god! I've just made up a million circles.
Wait, what did James use a spell slot on?
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Didn't he do? I don't know what he did
I
actually.
don't know.
I'm looking at his spells and it's none of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Weird.
He did.
What did he? Oh, did he do it before we met him?
No, it's a tremor sense bullets.
Oh, do you have to spend a spell slot to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 1.
Alright, I'm just gonna say that's big enough. For the sake of ease.
Right.
What?
He's got so much stuff on here.
What is Maudfell? A bard?
What are you guys doing with Erin at the second? She's just in the hole.
She was behind me in the hole, so I imagine whatever Abraham probably
You could just drop her onto the web.
behind him.
Sure.
I've not
yeah.
dropped into the hole. Abraham doesn't want to go into the hole.
Garrett, you can fuck off. Who else would I need? I suppose I need a rain.
That is so funny that he doesn't know Dwarvish.
Rain, and I've not come up with. I suppose we could use Erin for this. Sick of these. 70. That is not a thing. Right, you guys are all like here-ish.
What do you think?
Erin and Soken will be Maudfell. The spider was here, and I'd say Joyce was about there. I think that's about right.
What do we see?
You should be able to see your screen.
No.
I've not moved it. I haven't done it. Okay. Sorry, I thought I'd activate it, but I think my internet was dying when I did it.
No, it's okay. Oh, that is a big boy.
Right.
How is he doing this flipping thing? This tremor sense thing. I'm not seeing it on his sheet.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
That's an RP thing we have come up
Right, I
with.
see.
I've not made the things for it. Just, give me a zip. That's
No,
just
that's
a
fine.
scenario.
That's fine.
Okay, so right. So you see this kind of, as I say, it's a bit more fuzzy. The fangs look very large. And from what you can tell, it's kind of, as you're looking at it, you can't tell what color it is, but you distinctly notice there seems to be a fluid that seems to be going from the front of its like head to the back of it. It's got such amount of movement, which it's going to do.
What's in his aspiration?
Just got to somewhat apologise for this. Alright, this is not supposed to be this big, is it? It's supposed to be
It was literally like this.
that and that.
Oh god.
Again, I wasn't like expecting this when we had got into this fight, so just yeah. It's gonna just very simply bite you. Twice. It's got multi-attack.
Knowledge. Would have the mum
Okay,
is
so first one is a 22 to hit.
No, that doesn't. Yeah, of course that fucking hits.
I'm just gonna resolve hits first, and then I'll do damage.
Fine.
Second one is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that also hits. Oh.
As I said, these fangs are fairly large.
Actually, I think that happy family because he's the one that's
All right.
jealous.
First one, damage-wise. Can I have a Constitution saving throw? 2 of them.
Yeah. 16.
Okay.
And then 11.
You failed the second one.
Oh.
You take piercing damage-wise. That's. You take 7 points of piercing damage on the first hit. On the second hit, you take. And again, I apologise. Do you have poison resistance?
We do not.
Okay. You take 20 points of piercing and poison.
Wait, where would I see poison resistance?
It would be in your.
Be under defenses, which is under your hit points. I highly doubt you've got it.
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, you take 20 points of piercing / poison damage, and you
Is that plus the 7?
yes,
Okay.
you are now poisoned as well.
Good news, guys. I'm not dead.
How are you looking?
I'm on 11 HP.
Okay, you're not awful.
That's not the worst.
That is the end of that turn. We then jump down to a very, very jump down to the next person in the turn order, Auburn.
Shit the bed, really? Good job, guys. Okay, I'll climb 20 foot down.
I'm seeing you got 23 HP, as always.
You shouldn't be. I have 11.
Can you unpause the game?
I can, sorry. Yep.
Fine. Oh, look. It's a spider and Zoys.
No.
So, on Zoys' level, is that the whole thing web?
Yes. We should look up the rules of web. I can never remember how it works.
Diagonally, would you say that? What? Still 50? How far would you say that is? Still 50? Give or take? Maybe 60?
Yeah, it's what 25
Match.
across.
Haha.
Well, 25 squared plus.
I could just do something funny. Oh no. Not long range enough for that.
50 times 50.
You actually fucking working it out. Proper like.
Oh, fuck's sake. Where was that? Apparently it's 183 feet, but I might have done that math wrong.
That doesn't sound right. Would it not be 50 squared by 25 squared and then half that? I don't know how it is.
Right,
It's been a long
take it
time
back.
since I've had to work this out.
183 feet, I think. If it's a squared, which is 25, plus b squared, which is 50, those both multiply to I think 3,000.
Well, I guess I
33
can't do
pounds.
shit then. I'm just waving at Zoe. I don't think
Hey, Mr.
anyone's going to
Albert.
be able to join this fight. If that's the distance we're talking about.
I think that's right.
That doesn't sound right.
No, the math is right though. It's a squared plus b squared equals c squared, right?
C equals a squared plus b squared, square root of that.
Yeah. So if it's 33,000,
What are we
So it'd be
doing?
55.9 feet.
9.
So it would be about 56 feet.
Oh, how the fuck did I do my math that badly? I don't know. I don't like this calculator. all right. So 56 feet.
Because a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So you need to root it again. Maths! Welcome back to the math stream! I'm gonna
That's right, we
Spider.
tricked you all.
That's right, 2 hours of nonsense just to fucking make you have a maths lesson.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all acid splash the spider if I can have a deck save.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I think my internet's dying fully today.
I didn't get that impression.
It's dying enough that I'm looking at my the Discord thing, and apparently the Discord server isn't up.
Oh. That's good.
And that's dead as well. Fucking hell. Kill me. What is happening to the fucking internet? What has everyone done in this house? Yeah. Thank you. That is 19.
That passes, that lives. When is Mordfell in the initiative order?
He is next.
Okay, I will do his turn as well. He'll move. Does he have a grapple hook?
Yes.
He does.
You gave him Merlin's.
Of course we did. No, we gave the. Yeah, cool. That's fine. Okay, we'll move him 20 foot down. I can't control that. I will then give Abraham a bardic inspiration.
Sake.
So Abraham, for 10 minutes, you've got a D8 you can add to an attack roll saving throw, or an ability check.
I don't know why you're doing it, Abraham. Abraham doesn't want to go in the hole.
You don't have to go in the hole. You got spells.
I can't see.
You go down 10 feet and you can see.
You have dark vision, remember?
Up to 60 foot.
Yeah. Let's hit these. He's 60 foot down, or 70 foot down. Sorry.
So I can go 10 foot
Let me
down
just
to
check
one.
something,
Yeah.
because that is me
Fine.
being... I think it's something-
And then I will vicious mockery the spider. Oh, yeah. Or Mordfell will, which will be a wisdom saving throw.
That definitely is lower than the dex, that's for sure. That is a 4.
4, that's a failure, so it takes 2d4 psychic damage.
Nice.
1 plus 2 for 3!
So 3 damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Oh, okay. How does that work for multi-attack? Is it just the first attack?
Yeah. So it'll be the next attack.
Good. Just making sure.
Right, I'm going to quickly run to the loo.
Sure. We then jump down after Mordfell to Zoe's.
Woohoo!
There's a big fucking spider in front of you.
I could very much see this. So before I do this, I can have one action and a bonus action, yeah?
Bonus action, movement.
Bonus action first.
No. So, like, it's not an order. Like,
Oh,
you can,
okay,
you can have
that's
all
what I
three of
get.
those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will cast Vampiric Touch on the spider.
Okay.
Then I'm going to Misty Step
Okay.
20 foot
so
in the
that's-
opposite direction.
Sorry, that is one additional caveat. You can only cast one spell unless it's
Right.
a cantrip.
It says
Uh,
bonus action, so why does that happen?
So the whole idea is then you can, like, in theory, make an attack with your sword and then make.
Oh, and then I could do that, right? Okay, I'll cast Vampiric Touch.
But you can only, in D&D terms, if you have an action, you can then only cast one, one spell. But unless it's a cantrip, so you can do like, one actual spell and then a cantrip bonus action or something like that.
Alright, well, fuck it. I'm gonna cast a spell on him then. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch, fuck it. I need to do some damage and heal, so. How's that?
An attack roll.
Oh my god, I got a 25.
Nice. Was that? Oh, not natural 20. Sad. Hits though.
Woohoo! 3d6 and then I heal half.
Nice. Roll me damage.
8, so I get 4 health back.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on 15 health. Then, I am going to... Oh, I get a +3. I'm going to use Fury the Small to do +3 extra damage.
Oh, what does that state, by the way, just to confirm?
When you damage a creature whose size is larger than you with an attack or a spell, you can deal extra +3 damage. You can use this trait 3 times per long rest.
All right, remember to mark those off. That works.
Bonk. And then, so that is an extra 3 damage. So well, I guess I'll regain 1 because it doesn't round up, would it?
I would argue that probably isn't part of the spell. Like, I feel that's like additional damage, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. So yeah, you take, what was it? 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Yep, I've done that. Don't worry.
Then I am going to use my Nimble Escape Hide action to just hide in front of it as a bonus action.
Is that high? Is it an action or is that a bonus action?
Bonus action.
And what was Fear of the Small? Is that a bonus or just a normal?
That is just a special.
Okay. So what does that state? Sorry, just confirm.
You can take the disengage or hide action as a bonus action on each of your turns. That's all it says.
Okay, so to use the hide action, you have to be in dim light. No, sorry, in a. I think it's dim light.
I am definitely in dim light.
Let me just check. It might have to be in dark.
Well, I mean, we're in darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's effectively not, which the spider can see in dim light. Special rules to the hide action. I can never remember what they are.
When you use the hide action, make a dexterity stealth check in an attempt to hide. Following the rules for hiding, if you succeed, you gain blah blah blah. It doesn't explain what the rules are.
It does state it in the. Like, you have to look at the hiding section.
Yeah, if you don't look at if you look at the hide action, it doesn't actually tell you what the hide rules are.
You can't hide from a creature that can see you clearly, and
it
give
see
away your
me
position to
clearly?
Make a noise. Yes,
How?
it's got dark vision.
It lives in darkness, of course.
Oh, of course it does.
It's also got web vision, which is like, well, not web vision, but there is a blind sight. Sorry,
It's effectively got tremor sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am just. Can I disengage? That means moving away, doesn't it?
That'll be an action. But no, you got it.
Bonus action,
right?
Yeah,
Yes,
nimble,
then yes.
nimble escape. I will disengage and run
I don't
30 feet away from it.
Okay, where you're running to. Also, give me a second. Let me just check something before we do that, because I might have been an idiot and I've forgotten to tell you to do something. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'll do it now. Can I have a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be at the start of your turn, but I'll let you do your attack.
Oh, that's
first.
fine. Yeah, no worries. I got a 14.
You're 14. Where's the? Let's make it dexterity. I think you fail. You are restrained.
So I can't disengage.
No.
Okay,
But
well,
you can disengage, but you can't move.
I'll just disengage then. I'll disengage because it doesn't make a difference to me. So I'll just do that.
Yeah.
All right, that's my go.
Okay. We then jump down to Abraham with a solid 1.
Woo!
Okay, so Abraham really doesn't want to go into the hole. What he's going to do is he's going to go tuck
I
Errol's
forgot about
body.
rain. Whoops.
Say that again.
I forgot about rain.
Well, Rain will be ahead of me, I'm assuming.
Yes, but we'll do your thing first, and then I'll do it afterwards, and then I'll slot her into a different slot.
Well, I'm gonna go move Evelyn's body away from the edge, and unhappily, unwillingly, but must doing, climb into the hole using the grappling hook, and go about 10 feet down.
Yeah, sure. You go 10 feet down.
Yep.
I don't believe you see anything yet, or do you?
Yeah, I should
think
just.
you do.
Yep, I do now.
Okay.
And I then see Zois on this monstrosity of a spider.
Mm.
I don't want to get anywhere near to that thing, in all honesty. So, yeah, I do Toll the Dead on it.
Okay, but I need Constitution saving throw, if I remember correctly.
Wisdom.
With them. Yeah. Natural 20, 21.
Oh yeah, it passes.
It's not a bad thing for it to pass. To be fair, it's just a bit of damage. Okay.
1 sec. Yeah, that's it for now.
Cool. Next I'll do Rain. Rain is going to be after the spider in the turn order. I've just done her initiative. That's where she is. Rain's kind of going for it. Actually. Okay, Rain is going to go there. You kind of see her kind of just like Spider-Man above your guy's head. And she would use one of her unique abilities. It's going to be kind of interesting. Basically, she's gonna. Oh, she can't do that yet. Oh yeah, so that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna drop down to basically there, and just fall off. Like she'd unattach her hook and fall into the web. Then she's going to try making her attacks. With a free that's movement and kind of a free action. Roll. First attack is this. That's a miss. She'll then try using her grapple hook to try doing a strength save thing against him.
He just turns up when he does.
Plus this, and you also get a plus this. You kind of see Rain try to stab it and then try to grapple hook it, like pull it prone, as she's done before with you guys. Neither of which work. Then it's gonna jump. We're gonna jump to the spider. Spider's gonna make one attack against you, Zois, one attack against Rain.
All right.
Spider goes. First attack against you is gonna be a
Disadvantage on the first one.
awesome.
Is that against me?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Uh, uh,
I can't hear you.
12 to hit.
For me,
Yes.
absolutely not, sir.
Cool. And against rain, which is the normal,
You Bailey.
is a 23. 12 plus that. Then we do this. See if the con save.
It's a lot of private rolls.
Okay. So, you see her basically like the fangs trying to go into it. It's a solid hit on Rain, but she's still standing. You can't really see if she failed to save past the con save either. That should be the end of the Spidey School. Oberon.
Is it not Rain's go now?
Oh, it is. At a point, thank God. Rain kind of getting annoyed by the thing. She's just going to go for 2 spear attacks. This. Fucking hell, Rain. Okay, she finally gets a solid hit.
Woohoo!
So she does 1. And because it's a spider. Rain does an indeterminate amount of damage. And it then jumps into Auburn. She's not moving.
How injured does she look?
She looks like it is still damage. Probably about. She's not bloodied yet. Like she looks like she's still above half.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put my grapple hook between my butt cheeks and hold on, and I pull out Erlin's longbow. Funnily enough, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that would have been an added disadvantage. Maybe I would allow that.
Hey man, if you might allow it, I kind of want to give it a go. No, I'll just try and acid splash it again. If I could have a dex save.
Feel like the end scene from fucking God of War.
See fucking Auron's cheeks of steel. He's pulling the bow. A magic arrow appears.
Okay, so Dex Savior
Yeah.
on 1d60. That's a very different type of dice.
Might be cheating a bit there.
Hey man, it rolls on a different plane.
Whoa.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that's fine. That's my go. So then Maud fell.
Cool.
Maud fell will.
Do his best.
He's got lots of things he can do. I think I'll just Vicious Mockery again.
Cool. What I need with
So wisdom saving throw.
I'll see you in a bit.
I'm going to mark these off, by the way.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. It's 8.
8, that's a fail, so that's 2d4 psychic. 4 plus
Cool.
1, 5, and it gets disadvantage on its next attack.
Right, so 5 damage.
DP.
Right. Next will be Zoid.
Well,
Does he have to make a dex save?
He does.
yeah, I failed last time, didn't I? So
Actually,
dex-
wait, let me just double check that. He
Oh,
might still be
I
restrained.
won't take that. I won't take that roll. I will roll again. I've said it.
Creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, the creature is no longer restrained. Okay. So you are restrained at the start of the turn.
I do need to reroll, or I don't.
Oh fuck! I should have rolled natural. I think because a restrained, I think, gives advantage. Stupid, Luca.
Do I need to roll a dex saving throw or not?
No.
Okay.
You are
It's a
still restrained.
strength
You are
save to get
restrained.
out.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It means I can still like do spells that touch it, though.
Let me just check that.
Restrained.
You have
restrained.
disadvantage.
No speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. So if you use like a spell that requires a save, that'd just be normal.
Oh, I should have made fucking rainbow.
Interesting question. Could I Misty Step out of being restrained?
Yes.
Okay, I'll remember that. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on it.
Sure. That's disadvantage, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or...
it would be disadvantage anyway.
Oh.
The ranged spell attack.
Double disadvantage.
I will not be doing that then. I will just Vampire Touch it again.
Disadvantage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm Misty Stepping, fuck it. I'm Misty Stepping 20. Wait, was it 30 feet or 20 feet?
30.
30 feet. Oh,
What you
nice.
do?
There.
I will just point out to you that if you're landing on the web, you're going to have to make the dex save again.
Can
It's
I
in a
have a
different
deck
spot.
save, please?
That am I not technically on the wall there?
Wait, are you attempting to deck Misty Step and then try grapple hook onto the wall first?
Yeah, sure. Or
I
I'll
need
go
a
there
deck.
then.
I would need
I'll
a
do
deck
that.
save then, just to have you try to hook onto the wall.
Oh, regardless of what I do, I'm making a deck saving throw.
It's a different type of deck save. because
12.
that's different- Okay, I say
To
you
try
can
to
hook onto the
grapple.
wall with a 12.
Thank God for that. So that's a bonus action. As my action, I'm going to use my sling.
So, woo.
I'm gonna
Is your thing one or
sling-
two-handed, just to confirm?
It is.
I presume it's
one-handed.
one.
It doesn't actually say, but I'm assuming if it doesn't say, it's not two-handed.
I would have thought it's one.
Yeah, I believe it's a keyword to get two-handed.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to use my sling. I'm going to ping a little stone at it.
Cool.
I got a 16.
Hit.
And then 1d4 plus 3. I got 4 damage, and then again, I will be using Fury of the Small, which does an extra 3 damage. So it takes 7 damage. I need to mark off Fury of the Small. 7 damage.
Yes,
So that is
mark
it.
them off on this basic creature.
Yeah, look, this basic creature nearly killed me in one hit. I can't do this.
How much was it? 7, yeah?
Yeah, 7 damage.
Cool. All right. We then jump down to Abraham.
Okay, so
Where the fuck is Abraham gone?
What do you mean?
He's not on
Oh,
the...
it's because I've clicked on Zoids.
yeah, I can't see his voice growing.
So I suppose you moved away.
Wait, I can
Yep.
see everybody.
Yes, but I think it's because you're 3 tiles to the right of Abraham.
I am 10 feet lower as well.
Yeah.
How high is Zoids now, by the way?
I'm just literally off the floor.
Yeah.
Or the web, even.
Like I'm saying, he's still at 0. Like he's like hooked up. Like imagine like he's like hooked onto the wall. It's like he's got his feet just slightly like hanging off the floor.
How bad's this spider looking?
I mean, it's quite a pretty spider.
Hmm.
It's not bloodied yet.
I cast Guiding Bolt level 2.
Remember, you've got Bardic Inspiration as well.
So I get a +8 to it as well.
So you can get an extra D8 roll if you. So roll basically roll your nat 20 if you think you're gonna miss. You can roll that extra. It's just before Luca tells you the whether it hits or not. You have to choose that.
Oh, right. Roll my attack then. If you get a nat 20, we have to do it on that one. Okay. You can add it if you want. I'm not stating the rule yet.
I'm going to add it.
Cool.
So what do I need to do? Roll a what?
Just a D8.
A D8.
And you add it to the roll. That's pretty good. So that's an 18.
18 heats.
Perfect.
Well, the 11 would have missed, in case you're curious.
I had a feeling it would have. Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh, get
terrible.
out.
That's a lot of ones.
Hey, it's looking bloody now.
It's good damage though.
And it gets advantage, so that's significant.
Yeah, the next hit gets advantage.
It's a good spell, Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
Never fucking works properly though. Every time we've used it.
So everyone should be able to see the little, well, the spider a bit clearer. Yeah, and
Anything
I'm not,
else?
moving any, I'm not moving any closer to it. Abraham does not want to be in this hole, so he wants to get out as soon as possible.
Cool. In that case, we jump back up the spider.
It's gonna fucking jump at me, isn't it? I can see it.
Wait, I'd be very worried if it jumps 60 foot in the air.
I am not. It is a spider. Spiders
It
scare
is.
me.
I'd be terrified.
If it does, I'm gonna tell you something. You will just hear Abraham scream as he shoots himself.
Giant spider jumps 60 foot in air, bites man.
You guys all watch as a pair of wings come to.
Oh god, even worse.
There's only one thing on this web at the second, which is what it's looking for. So it's going to try attacking Rain.
Got disadvantage on its first attack.
Cool. 19 for a... Ooh. Oh, good lord, it hits. Sorry, Rain. I need a con save out of Rain. Which is that. Fail. Oof. Okay, I'm just going to do the roll again to see if she hits it twice. Okay. Bring on the fun. So her... Oh, she also has to do a second... Whoops. She also has... two... Oh, fucking hell.
Tell me we just lost Ryan.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Yes.
Ah, awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it together, man.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay, so she takes a decent amount of damage. Okay, and then that plus that. Is that you see Rain go down.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, she's you see, like, basically this spider is able to sink its fangs into her twice, and like it looks like it does it with kind of nearly maximum effectiveness. And like you just see it collapse onto the web. Right. Then jump down to Rain, who I'm going to do a death saving throw for. She does get death saves. 1d20. Okay, right. We next jump down to Auburn.
I'm gonna hit Rain with a healing word. So she gets 10 health.
Your eyes. Well, you don't actually see anything. You can see.
And then what was that? That's a bonus action. That is a bonus.
Oh.
Action.
Right. What else are you doing?
Let's get
Some
some
healing word.
Let's get some fuckery on the go. Can I try and like detach my grapple hook and swing towards the spider?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Let's go. Acrobatics.
It's gonna
23.
be hard. Never mind. Yep, you can do it.
Okay. I'd then
I'd
like...
say you can get one attack off in the air. Like,
yeah,
if you're
so
trying
I'd like to
hit
try and
something.
drop on it with my short sword, basically.
Sure.
Or could I do some really fucking dumb shit and longbow it in midair as I'm falling?
Well, I'd say this: like, you could try longbow it, but you'll be at extreme disadvantage. Like,
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll short sword it.
or if you short sword it, we could do the same rules we had against with Garrick, where
The full damage.
the full damage plus the
Yeah,
sword.
we'll do that. We'll do that.
Cool. Right. So we'll move you across. You both take, but do your attack first.
So my
Just
attack
as a-
is 16.
Cool. That's a hit.
Oh, it would be advantage, wouldn't it? The guiding bolt.
Yes.
What is that? No, 16 is the highest.
Oh. Open's learn. Like, aha! If Gary can do it, I can do it.
Go, elf bullet! Ah.
Okay. What else? How much damage?
Sorry.
Alright.
10. 10 piercing damage.
Then both of you take. I will do this as just a normal roll. 5d6.
That's a lot of fours.
Both of you take 17 bludgeoning damage. I will say, as you crumple into its fucking carapace, this thing looks hurt. Very, very hurt. Like it looks like it's near death.
And now, here's my next question. When I land, do I land with my sword, like, in its back? I'm, like, on its back, or do I fall off of it?
You fall off of it.
Okay.
At this stage, like, I feel like that's asking you too much.
I had to see if we were in spider rodeo mode.
Okay. Next would be Mordfell.
No, Aubrun fell.
He also fell. As I said, Maud was always just called Maud when he was born.
And then he fell. Maud fell. Will... What weapons does Maudfell have? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of weapons, so he won't do that. Should I just be an ass and use one of James's spell slots? I could do that. No, I'll just Vicious Mockery it again.
Oh.
Another wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Do you think this thing's ever going to pass it?
Hopefully not.
I would imagine not. It doesn't have a high wisdom. It's a 10.
That does not pass. So 2d4. That's 3 plus 4. So 7 psychic damage.
You see this kind of spider wing its arms in the air. So, yeah, it just kind of collapses back and crumples its legs together. You guys are initiative.
We got it.
We did it, guys.
It's like coughing.
Can I get a in theory, can I get a dex save?
Yeah.
You kind of see Rain is in the.
It is +4, so 21.
You are not restrained. Rain will try standing up, doing the same kind of thing, and she wants to go back on the wall, basically.
I will